Hey.
Hello. Good morning. On this Wednesday, my name is Riz. That there is Patrico.
Good morning, Fatso.
What's crappening?
There's Jeff Burton.
Happy Wednesday, sir.
Moon Man's here.
Energy up, dude.
First day of summer, wearing the knit cap. There it is.
Yeah, it's true.
Knit cap.
I didn't think about that. Didn't want to do my hair, man.
Even I got the shirts on today.
Noticed that.
Shirts
I don't know how I'm supposed to concentrate over there.
with these chicken legs
So
of
I'm
mine.
telling you.
No, I got to move some furniture around today, so I figured. Well, I tried to do it yesterday in jeans.
Not so much.
And man, dripping sweat.
Not fun.
Nah, it was all swampy. It's going to be in the 90s today.
This is a Swamp Ass Alert.
So humid. Yeah, first day of summer. Officially the first day of summer today, which is going to be a surprise to a lot of people in this, this area, this country, sadly, who have already melted. Yet today is the day. Now, if you heard that the first day of summer was yesterday, technically, I guess you're right, too. It depends on where you live. The old Farmer's Almanac, which I read.
Absolutely.
Cover to cover. Every year, I like to refamiliarize myself.
Sure,
with
yeah. Just so
the
you know
old,
what to expect.
The old Farmer's Almanac.
Before you start the crops.
The old Farmer's Almanac states that the summer solstice officially begins at 12:24 a.m. Wednesday, June 21st. But that date and time is for those living in the Eastern time zone only. For the other 3/4 of the U.S., the official first day of summer was Tuesday the 20th. That's because the summer solstice for Central, Mountain, and Pacific time zones begin at 11:24 p.m., 10:24 p.m., and 9:24 p.m. respectively. Let's just say today is the first full day of summer, all right?
I'll go with that. I'm
You
going
jerks.
with that, yeah.
Well, technically, guys, summer began yesterday at 10:42.
Get it right, man.
Stop it. Well, and here's more shocking news is a new survey found people are looking forward to this summer. And who would have guessed? The survey found 67% of people say they're looking forward to summer more this year than they have in the past couple of years.
Why?
Yeah, really.
And the top 3 reasons why are it'll finally give them a chance to hang out with friends and family. They've worked harder this year than in the past. So I guess work hard, play hard, right, guys?
Yeah, that's right.
Totally.
And did you feel like the weather in the spring was worse than usual?
People grade it every year. Oh, it's a worse spring than this. And we didn't really have a spring this. I don't know. I didn't really notice.
I didn't notice either.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I really didn't.
Because your house didn't float away.
Well, that is a good point. There was flooding in the area, but not mine, thankfully.
But, of course, the man is going to get in the way of all our fun, our plans. 34% of people say they feel guilty about taking time off work during the summer. And 40% would be willing to take a pay cut if they could work less over the next couple months. You got the vacation time?
Mm-hmm.
You got to relax a little bit. You got to relax. Guys, settle down. Summertime, huh? Take it easy.
Not everybody is good at relaxing. Not everybody's good at taking time off. That's for sure.
You're not.
No, I don't think anybody in here is, besides you.
I could do it. I have the ability. I can't fully disconnect. I will say that. I can't fully 100% disconnect from work. That I will admit.
Yeah, I think that's a thing in this room as well. And Moon is taking time off, but he's not taking time off. He's working just a different gig. You know?
Rock and roll summer camp?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like we're sending Moon to day camp. I can't 100% fully disconnect, and I do envy the people that can.
Yeah,
but I guess
too.
we don't have a job that is conducive to that.
Are there how many? I mean, I guess there are a bunch of jobs still that you can disconnect, but most of them, I would say, it's tough to. I mean, you miss out on so much. Like the other day, I had to do something with my phone, and my work email wasn't syncing with it. I went almost an entire day without work email.
You freak out?
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, what am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? What if somebody sent
You
an
got
email?
the FOMO.
I did.
Fear of missing out.
Yeah.
I mean, you could always go to a regular computer and check your email.
Right. Not while in the car, obviously, but that's when you're disconnected. That to me, that's the worst. Is when
Yeah,
you're in
you
the
can
car.
in the car. You can go to the web portal
Well, yeah,
and check your email that way.
sure, yeah, but it's not going to.
Which I have done when I couldn't get my phone's email to work. I would go to the web portal.
Yeah, I do that on a nightly basis.
Try to get in through the back door, huh, guys?
Hey,
All right.
Hello.
lifelong
Good
mission,
sex.
right
Got to get
there.
those emails somehow.
Let's get sexy.
Just trying to get the emails, honey.
Even if I'm on an exotic beach vacation, I have to resist the urge to sneak off and hit the old Wi-Fi.
Do you though? I mean, like, if you let's say for example you go to Mexico, and you're on an all-inclusive resort and it's gorgeous there. Do you check your work email?
Yeah, I do.
Crazy.
Every day.
Crazy. I think when I went on my honeymoon, I checked my phone in the 8 days we were there, or the 7 days we were there. I checked my phone at once.
Well, and there were things I had to take care of. I mean, there were things that had to be addressed.
Well, I think
there was, rock radio emergencies that needed
that's
to be
true.
addressed.
Those damn double REs.
well, your kids and I are going to the beach. Rock radio emergency.
Well, it was at the resort we were at over spring break. There was Wi-Fi throughout the resort. I mean,
See, don't you wish almost that it wasn't?
yes, Tony, yes. FOMO, fear of missing out. I'm a workaholic. Sorry, guys. I know Jeff announced that he had to take Tuesday off, like Tuesday coming up off. I know it pains you to even say that.
I hate it.
I need to
hate
take
it,
Tuesday off.
hate it.
Oh, Tuesday you got to take off, huh?
Yeah. Got a kid doing all 4 wisdom teeth.
Might as well take off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, huh, Jeff?
Hey, you know what? Might as well.
Wisdom teeth thing is no joke, man.
I hate it.
For most.
Yeah. Yeah, mine were pretty bad, but I mean, I was living in Springfield, had mine taken out, jumped in the car for my oldest brother's wedding, which I was an usher at. That was awesome. Yeah, and that was when my car broke down and I had to get a ride, hitchhiked, 18-wheeler brought me from Conway, Missouri all the way to Fenton, Missouri.
You did that straight after the surgery?
Like the next day, 2
Oh,
days later or something.
that's
I was still
amazing.
impacted for sure.
Yeah, like you people coming in. Are you at the ride or the grill?
I told you what I did.
I'm sorry, sir.
Well, imagine me hitchhiking with a mouthful of cotton.
Yeah. Are you going straight to Missouri?
Going my way.
It's gonna have to be cash for this ride, sir. Sorry. 'Cause,
Yes.
Yeah,
I got it, Jeff. Yep. That's right.
All right.
Not supposed
That's
to use a
right,
straw
Jeff.
right after
That's
this.
right, Jeff.
That's your ride.
Gosh, man.
I told you when I got my wisdom teeth out, I was in New York City, and my dentist, where I got the surgery done. I mean, it was a inpatient, dumb thing. God, I just remember the crunch,
Ah, yeah.
right? The crunch. You get the crunching sound
Yep.
when they pull that tooth out.
What's great is all that noise is right there by your ears too, on the inside. Right.
So
You hear
my,
everything.
my dentist was about 3 blocks away from Times Square, on one of the side streets, and tourist central. Mm-hmm. I mean, a bazillion tourists in that area. So I remember my face and mouth was numb, and got the face full of cotton balls. And I was with my girlfriend, who's now my wife, walking down the street, and I said, "What's this?" And I in my head, I'm like, I'm gonna make a tourist day. So as this family's walking down the street, I almost like a zombie. This is before the whole zombie craze too. Like a zombie, and then spit a whole bunch of blood out of my mouth onto the floor in front of them.
Oh, good lord.
You're gross.
What a disaster.
What a disaster, huh?
Wow.
I'm glad you're not an ass anymore.
How are you here?
So,
How are you here at this point in your life?
so I just wanted to give them a story, when they go back to wherever.
Yeah. And
Just want to give them a story.
hepatitis.
Yeah. Like, some people are like, yeah, man, I had a great time at the Statue of Liberty. There's like, no, I'm going to terrorize these kids.
Yes. Like, I'm going to give these tourists a story. And I bet you they went to wherever they were from, went back there and said, "Hey, this guy, I think he was homeless.
Sure was dressed like it. Had a skirt on, I think.
Yeah, they go.
Probably on the pot.
Yeah.
I'm sure this family, they got home and they go, you should have seen this disaster that we saw in New York.
He was
Never again.
He was probably on the pot. And he spit blood.
You probably ruined New York for somebody.
Yeah. I'm betting he's
Going
dead
back
in under 12 months. He's certainly not going to amount to anything.
Hey, you're wrong. Here I am, folks.
What you didn't know is that ruined one of those kids so bad right now that now they're a drug addict.
Ooh.
They're on the pot, too?
Great job, Riz. Ruining lives, one person at a time.
Yeah.
City to city.
Ah. Well, with summer being here officially, and you just got to watch out for all these scams, summer scams. And then, listen, there are all sorts of scams you need to look out for, no matter what season is. But here are 4 scams, and this is not a paranoia thing. This is just let's just be aware of this stuff. Okay, let's just be aware of this stuff so we don't get screwed. So some scams in the summer that are a lot more common than other times of year. So summer job scams, and people list fake jobs on Craigslist or even in the newspaper. But before you can start, they say you have to give them money for things like tools and supplies, or they claim they need your credit card info as a deposit for something.
That's one of the scams where if you fall for it, I think you deserve it.
And you think I'm an a-hole for spitting blood in front of tourists.
True. That is true.
A different conversation, yes.
I mean, come on. Like,
there's
hey,
Tony again. Victim blaming.
Yep. What a jerk.
Well, I mean, for this, yeah, I am 100%. If somebody goes, I need myself a job, and they go, hey, man, you're hired. Give me your credit card info so I can get you some tools. I'll go, no.
I'm just saying be aware of it. Number 2, yard work and home improvement scams. It's a big one.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a common one where somebody knocks on your door and they say they're doing work for your neighbor. Then they offer to give you the same really low rate if you could pay in cash today.
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
Red flag.
one of the reasons you can avoid that is just go, oh, yeah, what's the neighbor's name? Now, unfortunately, if he says a name, I'm going to believe him because I don't know any of my neighbor's names. But,
Well, and they
I'll go, damn. Well,
they
all right.
include the whole neighbor thing because, the neighbor part, because it makes you more likely to trust them.
Right.
So just check with that neighbor before you start doing anything, okay?
What's his name? Tim? Where's Tim live? Oh, okay. We'll go over there and say hi to Tim.
Let me get my wallet.
All right, there's the moving day scams. About half the people who move this year will do it over the summer. So that's why scams are more common. The worst one is when you hire somebody on Craigslist and they hold all your stuff hostage until you pay them.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's the vacation scams. And you might see more spam in your email. And if a deal seems too good to be true, guys, guess what? It probably is. And there are also things called travel clubs where you have to pay a membership before you could access their deals. Apparently, most of them are scams, too.
Do you think there's a whole lot of people out there that went on an amazing vacation, that everything was perfect, and it started from an email that just popped into their email? Of course not.
I've never met anybody that's happened to. And listen, I'm sure there are legit ones out there. I just have never come across one, nor do I know anybody.
Yeah. There's way
that's
too
come across one that's been on a successful,
Yeah.
like, just deal of the day. Vacation email.
Sure.
Wow, had the best time ever.
Let me click on that.
Went to New York City. Times Square.
Everything was great
Everything was
until
great until this guy on the pot
Yeah.
with a swollen mouth.
I don't know what kind of drugs it
I
was.
think it was a zombie.
What's the drugs that make the face swell up?
It made him a zombie, and he spit blood all over the place. All right, 314-969-DUDE is our phone number, 314-969-3833. Metro PCS cameras and chat room, 1057thepoint.com/Riz, on the socials at RIZZ Show. And a couple emails. Rizzo at 1057thepoint.com.
Yeah, this is a great one. Ego or self-worth here. Elijah, his wife, and friends all listen every single day. Drunken debate came up. Would you gain an extra 10 pounds for an extra inch in the pants?
Oh, yeah.
It's funny that you jumped out and said, oh, yeah. Neither poundage or the inch would ever go away. Current life and current physical condition would be in play. They are especially curious of Moon's answer, since Moon has talked about the fact that he's not exactly Ron Jeremy down there.
Nope.
So would you gain an extra 10 for an extra inch?
Let's go around the room. Tony.
No.
Reason.
I'm happy with what I have, and I need to lose 10 pounds, not gain it.
Okay. Jeff.
Probably not. No.
You don't want to put on the extra 10?
I don't want to put on the extra 10, and I'm satisfied with what I got.
Okay. You're all selfish, by the way, but
Thank you.
I can afford to put on the extra 10. Now, I have never had complaints. In fact, I'm proud of myself for whatever it is that I can achieve. But yeah, I think my self-confidence would be
you
way
throw
better.
the extra 10 on there?
Sure, why not?
And I would say no, because I'm not thinking of myself. I'm thinking of my wife, who's already satisfied with things.
Has anyone ever been with anybody that says that they love them and said that they're unsatisfied? Just putting that out there.
Good point.
Anybody?
Who said they're unsatisfied with things?
Yeah.
Like if you were with somebody,
Who says, man, I love you. I'll be with you forever, but I sure could use an extra inch. No one's ever said that.
Nobody.
They're not gonna. Because they know
Nobody.
we're fragile.
There are some mean people out there.
Okay, but they're not going to say
Yeah,
I
but you're
love
not-
you in the same
I was
damn
gonna say,
sentence.
You're not going to marry that person. You're not going to be with that person forever.
Just, you're saying penis size, but not other things?
Right. Wait. Well, yeah, a lady eventually will criticize you about anything.
Right, okay.
Except for
That's what I'm
that,
saying.
for the most part.
So he's what Moon is saying is like, you're not going to marry somebody that's going to go, man, I love you and I want to be with you forever, but your penis.
That's just not
That
doing
damn
it.
Like that-
penis
like,
of yours.
they're not going to say that.
If
Like
you
they're
just
going to
had
go.
another inch.
They're going to go, man, I love this guy, and even though that's not my favorite thing, I'm just going to go ahead and keep that.
an inch
keep
too
that
short.
quiet.
Do you think girls have that? Do you think the women have that conversation, like we do about?
About them?
Yeah, like
Sure, yeah, of course.
I love him, but that penis.
Guarantee you.
Yeah.
In fact, I've heard conversations like that. But I guarantee the guys don't know it.
Look at Moon, just one of the ladies.
No. Stop it. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying you guys have too. You just haven't remembered it or whatever. I guarantee you have heard the same. Listen, man. If there's anything everybody should know is that they're having the same conversations we're having.
Yeah, of course.
Truly,
It's hard to wrap your brain around that, but you're right.
for sure.
A female in the chat room said that at one time she accidentally giggled when a guy dropped his pants.
Yeah.
You, ma'am, are the worst person on the planet.
My ex.
Oh, can you imagine?
You're the worst.
Can you imagine being that guy?
Oh man, I would,
No.
and honestly, I would pull up my pants, I would walk out, and I would do whatever I can to ruin that woman's reputation for life.
Wow.
Oh man, that's
All right.
dark.
That is a little harsh.
That is
Okay,
dark.
Listen,
that's you of all people are going to let that slide? No way, no way. You would set her house on fire.
With her inside it.
Yeah. So don't even sit there and go, ooh, harsh, because you would go ballistic.
What I would do would also be considered harsh.
Thank you.
I would call her father up and tell the dad what I was going to do to his daughter.
Okay. I think that's darker than what I said.
Man, and the dad would say, well, I'm not really worried about it. I heard about you.
Hey, it's Smalley Pauly on the phone. I heard about you.
My ex worked at a salon, so you can imagine some of the talk that happens
Oh, yeah.
in salons. And they talk just like we do, if not worse.
Of course.
Because we got
course.
class. No, I'm
We
just
got
kidding. We don't
class.
have any class.
We don't have any class.
Yeah, you hear about women, being so catty and bitchy about each other. You're driving other ladies to eating disorders.
Yeah, that's right.
For that.
Can you imagine if, like, okay, for example, how women talk about each other's, like, butts or boobs, if that's how we talked about, like, dudes and their penises? Man, that Jeff, if only I had what Jeff's got.
Yeah. Don't you dare. You're the most beautiful of all of us.
Oh God.
Jeff, stop it. I've heard. It's great. It's great.
Man, it's hard for me to wrap my brain around women talking the same way guys do.
I love how women would say, we're Neanderthals for the way we talk. Oh, look at you guys objectifying women. You ladies do the same thing.
Sure.
Stop it. It's the whole glass houses thing. Come on. Let's be honest.
I had a girl ask me one time if I was a shower or a grower, or grower or shower, whichever one you're supposed to say first.
Let me guess. Let me guess what your answer was.
No, I was just like, excuse me? And I just kept walking. I said, if I show you, then it'll, I don't know, something creepy.
Something like you make the call.
That.
Yeah.
I said,
why don't you decide?
Once went on tour. I mean, that's how showy it is.
Oh, my God.
Mine doesn't return Spielberg's calls. That's how big it is.
6:27. I already want to go home.
Sold tickets.
Hey,
we had a promoter and everything.
I sincerely challenge anybody to show me the relationship that is still going, where the gal said to the guy, "Hey, I love you so much, whatever, but you're unsatisfying there."
I'm sure there are those women out
if
there.
there was only a simpler boob job for you down there.
Or if she goes, "Baby, I love you. I love everything about you, except that."
Oof.
Yikes.
That's harsh.
Yeah, find me that relationship.
Next.
This is Joe. Joe took Moon's advice and
Joe. got
those hint of jalapeno chips.
Oh, the best.
Based on the list that we had a few weeks ago, and he says may have been the worst chips he'd ever eaten.
Out of your mind.
And he goes on to say, Joe is a very smart man. I will stick to getting my food advice from Patrico for
absolutely.
the rest of my life.
What, 350 pounds of
I like those chips.
knowledge.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Oh, well, there goes that
chips?
theory.
the hint of it's like a hint of jalapeno.
Oh, the tortilla chips?
Yeah, Tostitos.
Yeah, see, it's like the best
Yeah, I don't like
Tostitos
those.
product.
I will tell you this though. Okay, so if you take the hint of lime Tostitos,
I don't like those either.
so you get those.
Garbage.
Yeah, I'm
here's what
over
you do.
those.
No, here's what you do. You get those. You take the bag. You put it right in the garbage,
Yes.
and then let the trash man pick them
okay.
up.
I will grab a bag this week.
'Cause
at the
those
store
are-
then. Thank you. That's good advice.
Those are terrible because they say hint of lime, but really what they meant is hint of chip, full lime.
Yeah.
Good.
Lime in
It
your
is.
face. Yeah.
It is full lime.
You know,
So you
I-
and I completely agree in this guy's argument or insult towards me.
I really
Null and
don't
void.
love, if you've noticed, when we talk about chips or,
You don't like flavors.
excuse me. Yeah, I really don't love flavored, like artificially flavored things. Mm-hmm. And I've always been that way. Like, I'm not a barbecue potato chip guy. I don't like
Really?
that. Or the sour cream and onion ones. Every once in a while. You know what I dig? Cheddar popcorn.
Yeah, that's good.
I dig cheddar popcorn. That's good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I had a bag of that.
so
What did I have yesterday? What's the
Smart
Smart
Pop.
Pop. That's
So-
the cheddar Smart Pop, man. That's good stuff.
Riz is pretty plain Jane when it comes to chips, except white cheddar popcorn, which is like barely a step up from plain.
No.
It depends on the brand.
I mean,
Some are dusted and some are white cheddar.
that Smart Pop is like a dusted. I mean, that
No,
definitely.
Smart Pop, I think, is pretty much, that's full-on white cheddar.
I'd say that's middle.
That's
I'd say that's
yeah.
a 50.
I would say that's middle, maybe even
You know
towards
what's
the
a
lesser.
dusting? The one you get at Costco? What's that in the big white bag?
You got me, man.
Kirkland's?
Oh,
Just
you're
throwing it out
talking
there.
about it's called like Boom Papa Lapa or something.
No, it's like Smart Pop. I think it's Smart Pop.
I know the one you're talking about, Tone.
It's like Boom Papalata or something, and that is you might as well again. Don't waste your money.
Like Cape Cod's around a 60.
What the hell is that called? We get it all the time.
Pelican Bay is at a 75 or 80.
Oh,
Smart
dude,
Pop's a 50.
I would say Cape Cod. Cape Cod's more like an 80. You put your hand in the bag, you come out, you're like, oh, I'm wearing a glove.
No, not anymore.
Skinny Pop.
That's the Pelican Bay.
Skinny Pop needs to go away.
No, Skinny Pop is great.
What?
Now, is that the one
Oh,
that's
I'm
all
a-
kernely?
No.
Yes. Oh,
Oh,
yes.
only at the
That's
bottom of the bag.
kernely as a mug,
Only at the
dude.
bottom of the bag.
No way.
Oh, yes. We get that all the time. I love it. Skinny Pop,
Skinny Pop is.
that's the jam.
If you would list the white cheddar popcorns, that's near the
But
bottom.
that's a dusting. That's a dusting. That I will
That
say
is-
is a dusting. But Skinny Pop is good. Okay? That's undeniable.
I guess it is.
The thing I was talking about is called Boom Chicka Pop.
That's it.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Oh,
You've seen
yeah,
the
yeah.
The
yeah.
colorful
That's
bags,
You've
actually
right?
seen
pretty.
those bags.
Oh, yeah, that's
those are pretty
garbage.
decent.
That's garbage.
That's way better than
yeah,
Smart
that's
Pop. It's
garbage.
still not the
those,
best.
Skinny Pop.
Or whatever the hell it
those
is.
are less kernely, and that makes a difference. It's an overall experience.
Those are almost hard.
Oh, well, maybe you got the wrong ones, man. Maybe you got ones from last season or something.
All right, one more email, Jeff.
Caitlin had tears laughing at the zookeeper getting his head chopped by the
Oh,
crocodile.
yeah.
Oh, my God,
yesterday
yeah.
while you were laughing about it.
Oh, remember the zookeeper? I don't know where this was. Was it Thailand?
It was in Thailand, yeah.
All right, so I guess
It's so Thailand,
the
isn't it?
zookeeper does this trick where he sticks his head inside the crocodile's mouth. And you know what the crocodile said? Not today.
I forgot about that.
Why? I just don't understand.
I think it was she was getting
She
nervous.
she was in the crowd. She got some popcorn. She just had her first piece of popcorn.
She was like,
Yeah,
this is too cheddary.
The main event is not the chick moaning who's filming it.
I got that on video.
I got that on video. We don't know if the guy's going to live or not yet. The girl's already like, I got that on video.
Oh my gosh.
What if she yelled at World Star?
Between that sound and the zookeeper's reaction, here I go.
Here it again. I gotta hear that again.
Oh my God.
I got that on video.
Oh, and this crocodile does like the death roll and everything.
It whips to the left and right
Yeah.
to kind of tear. And the
Ooh,
joke I made yesterday was it tore out 50 IQ points. But I guarantee that guy popped up and was like, "Anybody got a hat? I'm gonna need a hat."
I'm pretty sure if you listen, the guy in the background, I guess they're American that filmed it.
Yeah, because she speaks.
Yeah, she
English.
speaks it. If you think about it, if you listen closely, I'm pretty sure the guy that she's with says faintly in the background, unless I'm hearing it wrong, "Oh, he's dead."
Yeah, and you
I
know
think
what he
says
also
in the
said in his
background,
head?
"Oh, he's dead."
You know, he also said in the back of his head, "This is exactly why
And
we
you
came
know
to
what?
this zoo."
I don't think if I ever go to Thailand, I'm going to go to the zoo because
Nah.
I don't think they have the same regulations that we do here as far as zoo safety goes.
No?
I'm not sure. I'm not going to take my chances.
I don't know how the parking is at their zoo.
It's not a parking issue. It's a safety thing. Anything more on that email?
Yeah, she says we are the greatest radio show ever.
Well, thank you.
She seems very bright. Tells everyone she knows to listen. She loves our thoughts on breaking news. She loves my wisdom when I say stuff like, I'm going to give your dog half an hour to quit doing that. When we're talking about the dog licking you when you're doing the thing with the stuff. And Riz, you and I should have our own stand-up/comedy show with our quick jabs, quote unquote.
Okay.
And when her son
You sure
hears
she
Moon's,
wasn't bitten in the head by a crocodile?
very possible she could be concussed. When her son hears Moon's voice, her son thinks it's a girl. Sorry.
And I don't exist.
Yeah, I was like,
Oh, wait,
you
wait,
don't
and
exist. You two
PS
are funny enough to be stand-up, and I sound like a girl.
P.S. Tony
And I'm not
Pacheco's
here.
awesome.
Tony's a sexy
Tony's
MFer.
awesome.
Yeah,
That's what
but
it says right
I'm not
there.
here, so carry on, everyone.
All right, fine.
And now, here is today's Mattress Direct Team Riz member of the day.
All right, today's Team Riz member of the day brought to you by Mattress Direct is Brian Karasik. He is from Florissant. Hey, Brian. He has the Riz Show on every morning, whether it's on the radio or, well, the radio on the way to work, or he YouTubes us on the webcams if he's at home. And if he misses anything on the show, he catches up later on the podcast. Favorite crap on celebrities, porno birthday, headline news, all that stuff coming up. And he says, you guys make the morning hilarious. There is no better way to start the morning than with a cup of Joe and laughter.
I agree with that, don't you? Oh, you said a cup of Joe?
Yes.
Not a couple Joes,
Oh.
a cup of Joe.
Oh.
So thank you, Brian Karasik from Florissant. Gets the exclusive Team Riz member of the day soccer jersey. Get yourself signed up, 1057thepoint.com/Team Riz. All right, Way Back Wednesday later on. Oh, no, Way Back Wednesday is all day. We have, I think, some tickets to give out later on. 311 tickets. What else we got? Queens of the Stone Age tickets.
And that big summer show with
Big summer
Young
show
the
with
Giant.
Young the Giant. Got those tickets to give away. I think we'll do a little matchup with Moon later.
Oh, hey. Whoa. Ooh, hey.
Still tied? We still tied?
Nope.
you're up?
I'm
Moon
up
is
by
up by 2.
Oh, God, no.
Yep. I started keeping score, and Moon took both of them last week.
Sure you
Or
wanna
last
play?
time we
Oh,
played.
God, no.
Oh, man. He can go up by 4.
I know.
I don't know how you got
gonna
that.
roll the dice
All
here.
That's called
guys.
math.
Also, if there's time, we got to drive by Horn to get to. It's 6:37. Wednesday. First look at the traffic and weather. Here is Patrico.
You are white trash.
Coming at you.
Your point traffic update brought to you by Ryan Kelly, thehomeloanexpert.com. As of right now, all good. Nothing to report. Point forecast from Fox 2's Dave Murray. That being brought to you by Chesterfield Fence and Deck. Today, mostly sunny. A very small chance for some rain in the area. High's going to be right around 95 today. Tonight, partly cloudy, right around 70 for the low. Right now, it's 77 downtown at Union Station. Point traffic and weather sponsored by GNC. Now through July 5th, it's GNC's summer savings event. Get hot values starting at $9.99 on your favorite essentials like vitamins, fish oil, probiotics, and more. Change begins at GNC.
All right, Jeff, what do you got?
We got a death in the music world. We got a legendary actor calling it a career and worst movies to watch with your parents.
Ooh, that's a good one. We got that. We got your crappy birthdays and the porno birthday and a St. Louis institution for 40 years shutting down. We'll tell you what that is, where that is next. So if you're waiting for a mattress sale to start feeling better, man, you're nuts. Been telling you about Mattress Direct for a long time. Now, the retail store is always running, the best, lowest, fastest, dumbest sale of the century. Like every week they roll out a bunch of balloons. They get the Wiggly guy out there. It's like the circus has come to town. But let's be honest. You guys know when they say it's on sale, it's not the lowest price you could find the bed for. Now, to get the nationwide lowest price guaranteed, you got to go to Mattress Direct. The St. Louis guys, who are now hiring, by the way. If you're ready for great pay, great benefits, great coworkers, we'll work with the Mattress Direct team. So they have worked with Sealy to build a very special bed for you guys, the ratio listeners. It's like a $2,000 Sealy Response with Posturepedic technology, but you guys pay $1,057 for it. Again, that's like a $2,000 mattress, but the real deal, it's $1,057 for you guys. And it's great for back sleepers, side sleepers, even stomach sleepers. So get over to Mattress Direct if you don't feel like $1,000,000. You could if you slept better. Sleep rules. Get some at Mattress Direct. Call 314-4DIRECT online, stlmattressdirect.com. That's stlmattressdirect.com. Mattress Direct.
So, Riz, guess what today is?
It's not calzone day.
I know it's not. I was going to say it's Wednesday, but
I know Monday's calzone day.
It would be very, very exciting if it was, well, not this Monday.
Well, it's the first Monday of the month for us, which this first Monday of the month is
A holiday.
So we'll have to postpone till the 10th.
Oh, man.
Which
Maybe
I'm
I can.
taking off that day because I'm going to Jersey, so it'll have to be the 17th.
Nope. I'll make it.
All right.
We can't wait that long. Nobody can wait that long for Sauce on the Side. And you can take advantage of their 3 locations, downtown Clayton and the Grove, online at eCalzones.com. Still got some time for that Tony Montana, which is the take on the Cuban. They've got together with the Block. I mean, this is a really delicious calzone. And this is the type of stuff we're talking about, the calzones that are different than your standard calzones and your grandma's calzones. They are made fresh. Everything is made fresh. Even the dough, every single day. Nothing is frozen. They use unique ingredients, and they've also got an amazing beer and wine selection. If you can't make it down to Sauce on the Side, then have them delivered to you if you're in the area, or just get it to go. Or if you do have the time, go sit down with some friends and enjoy some delicious calzones. The desserts are great as well. Telling you, you got to try it. Once you try it, you absolutely love it. Tell them that you heard about it from us. They will take care of you out there. Again, in downtown Clayton and the Grove, online, eatcalzones.com. It is Sauce on the Side.
So one of my favorite events of the year is happening next Thursday, the 29th. We all will be at Captain Jim's Fireworks in West Alton because blowing stuff up is fun. We always have a blast out there. I get it?
Yeah,
Blast.
I get it. Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
a good time.
Captain Jim's Fireworks, been around for 70 years, celebrating their 70th anniversary. Opened up first time in 1947, so Captain Jim's dad opened up the place.
I was going to say, Captain Jim looks a lot younger than I thought he was then.
Have you seen Captain Jim lately?
Oh, I have.
He
I follow him on
lost a lot of
Instagram.
weight.
Yeah. I wanted to say, who is this guy?
He's now Slim Jim.
Sure is.
So if you're in a tent, you are not a Captain Jim's. Honestly, if you go into one of those come in just for the season tents to buy fireworks, It's not the real deal. Captain Jim's, I mean, fireworks are already flying off the shelves, and 4 semi-trailers of product just arrived, making selection, prices, and finding that unique firework that fits any budget easier than ever. They also have the no dud guarantee. It's Captain Jim's Fireworks in West Alton. That's our place. Highway 67, right between the bridges. We'll be out there next Thursday starting at 7 o'clock. Make sure you follow Captain Jim's Fireworks on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. But go like their Facebook page because now through the 4th of July, they're running daily contests and giving away a minimum of $75 of free fireworks every day on Facebook. Plus, videos and pictures of our past events. It's Captain Jim's Fireworks in West Alton, Highway 67, right between the bridges, because blowing stuff up is fun.
Rizzuto.
All right, welcome back to the Riz Show. You guys see this yesterday? After 40 years, Cicero's in the Loop is closing. That's it, shutting down.
I saw that, yeah.
Shutting down. Now, the family who owns the place said that the last day of business will be on the 25th, which is Sunday. And they're looking for prospective buyers.
So hang on. So they just announced they're closing, and they're closing Sunday. It's like, that's it.
Huh. That's, what, restaurants, I think that's usually the way it works.
Yeah.
Well, I was just concerned about the people that work there. Hopefully they've no longer.
That always is an issue.
Yeah.
Especially at restaurants. Like, hey, we're shutting down. I mean, that's it.
Yeah.
Tonight's our last service.
And
Sorry.
a place like that has a lot of career, waiters.
Yeah, I
career
mean, again,
bartenders.
they've been around for 40 years. So I guess the original owner died a couple of years ago, or was it last year?
I think it was last year. The dad died.
And then Cicero's was being run by
the kids, the rest
kids.
of the family, yeah.
So they wrote on Facebook yesterday, "Dear friends and patrons, it's with an extremely heavy heart that I inform you that our last day of business will be Sunday, June 25th. After nearly 40 years of serving up some of St. Louis's best pizza and beer, among other things, we've determined it no longer makes sense to continue. Our father, Sean, put his heart and soul into a place that has become a St. Louis institution. He and our mom, Alice, sacrificed everything our family had and took a huge risk to open Cicero's. We couldn't be prouder of them for their accomplishments. We want to thank everyone who has patronized Cicero's over the years. You have all played an integral role in making the restaurant a St. Louis landmark. We would also like to thank all of our employees who made our success possible. Everyone connected to Cicero's has had some amazing times, some good and some bad. We hope that you can appreciate all those times and recognize the influence our family had in your life. That would mean the world to us. If you are interested in continuing the Cicero's legacy, we are looking for prospective buyers. Please contact Ron Kramer at Kramer Commercial Realty." And they leave the phone number.
No reason, huh? No reason given other than
From what I saw yesterday, it was like
just done with
they
it.
just couldn't. The family just couldn't do it. I mean, they couldn't give it the attention that it needed.
As I say, to me, what it sounded like was Dad really loved this place. Dad passed away, gave it to the kids, and the kids said, "We're going to keep Dad's legacy." And then they went, "We can't do this."
Yeah.
I mean, it was one of those things like, it's not like they said to hell with this place. They just said, we cannot keep it up to what our dad wanted it to be.
Running a restaurant has got to be one of the toughest things.
Yeah.
A lot of hours. Mm-hmm. A lot of like thankless days.
Yeah, a lot of competition.
A lot of competition. Mm-hmm. But it's sad. I mean, I saw a bunch of shows there.
Yeah, me too.
Pizza's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest with you. I think I've been there once in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I've seen a couple bands in that back room there.
Yeah.
Had some good times there.
Definitely
That's
did.
a shame. So I guess that's Cicero's second location. The first one was where the old Blueberry Hill was.
Yeah, down the street. I know they moved just down the street and across, right?
Yeah, they kind of anchored the Loop. I mean, that's where the Loop begins. Right there. That right where Cicero's is.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, it's the far end of it, yeah.
Cicero's last day is on Sunday. I don't know, in the RFT they were listing off some of the bands that have passed through and played at Cicero's. I mean, everybody from Beck to, I mean, just a whole bunch of national acts.
Did you see a national act there, or was it a smaller?
Oh, I saw some local.
Yeah, I think I was there once to see like my buddies band. It was like me and 4 other people there.
I saw two or three national acts, but it's been a number of years. They
Yeah,
really
the last
haven't.
time I was there,
They
were
changed.
you there too?
They changed Booker. Oh, did we? We did go together.
We
for
did go
someone.
together for something.
It was a date. You guys shared some
Aw.
pizza.
No.
We actually, twisted our arms around. We fed each other.
That's what I figured.
Aw,
Yeah.
that's so
My
cool.
friend-
You guys will always have that.
My friend Lights was there. She's from Canada. You wouldn't have gone to that show.
No, certainly not. You
I
know the way I
saw.
feel about Canadian
I
bands.
saw some local friends there.
You got that right, Alanis Morissette.
You weren't at that.
You
show.
heard me.
You heard me, Nickelback.
What the heck show did we see there,
Time to
dude?
think about it. All right, time to find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment with your crap on celebrities.
It's brought to you by Lena's Pizza, St. Louis's only frozen pizza made with 100% real Provel cheese, and I have several of them in the kitchen freezer.
Already stolen.
Everybody except for Moon gets one because he's already got
Sorry.
one. No,
Already
there's
stolen.
there's
I was
one for each
accident.
of you in there if you want.
That was accidental. I apologize.
Nick says he loved you all you guys, and I stopped by
hey,
there
Nick.
yesterday, and he wanted to feed you. So, death in the music industry. Prodigy from Mobb Deep died yesterday. He was only 42 years old.
All right, here's I guess from Mobb Deep. Okay, so it's Mobb Deep.
Yeah.
Prodigy is the guy.
Right.
When the things get for real, my warm heart turns cold. Enough to cease, another story is
Are you familiar with this? Anybody?
100%, yeah.
Oh, you know this?
Oh, easily, yeah. This is also the beat from Eminem's 8 Mile freestyle at the end.
I hear that now that you say that. I
I've
did not know
heard
that.
of Mobb Deep.
Mobb Deep
was
is
not
amazing.
familiar with their work.
No cause of death, but he suffered from sickle cell anemia his entire life. Sounds like the death was unexpected. His rep said, quote, he was hospitalized a few days ago in Vegas after a performance for complications caused by a sickle cell anemia crisis. Now, I also did read other places that his death may have been caused from choking on an egg.
I read that too.
While at the hospital.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. But I did see a picture, credit to TMZ, I did see a picture of him on the stretcher or on a gurney being led away from what amounts to be a meet and greet before a show where he said he wasn't feeling well, and they grabbed him and threw him on a gurney, put him on a gurney, and they were taking him down the hallway. And there's a picture of him. You can see him. He's he's got his hand on his head like, oh, man, I'm not feeling well. So I guess the egg thing happened once he got to the hospital. I don't know. So sources say officials are still determining whether it was the egg or if it was the sickle cell that killed him. He co-founded that Mobb Deep with, is it Havoc? Is that how you say it? Mm-hmm. In the early 90s. I guess they were like best friends growing up as well. They did have their ups and downs. They did break up for a bit, reconciled back in 2013. Havoc posted a couple of photos of them, captioned one, quote, "Forever Diddy." Apparently, big fan, also longtime friend, posted some thoughts on Prodigy.
All right, here's Diddy.
Hey, yo, check this out, y'all. I want to give a rest in peace to my brother Prodigy. A lot of y'all may not know this, but
You don't give a rest in peace. You kind of say rest in peace. Yeah. Like, I give you.
Here, let me give you this.
Giving you a
What are
rest
you
in
giving me over
he-
there?
I
A
mean,
rest in
he's
peace?
saying, like, I get what he's saying.
Okay.
after school when they was coming up, and before they was Mobb Deep, they used to come to my office after school at Uptown, and I just took a love and a liking to them, and I just wanted to make sure they was protected and it was right, because I was like the first cat in the industry that really had an office and everything, you know what I'm saying, for young cats to come in and get that vibe. And man, like you talking about Prodigy, was probably one of the nicest cats, you know what I'm saying, that I've known and had a chance to meet. Extremely talented, and that's my personal Prodigy story. Like, rest in peace, we love you, we will miss you, and we're gonna keep rocking for you, baby. Peace to Prodigy, R.I.P.
21 Kookaroos. That's all I can hear when I hear P. Diddy
Did
talk.
he?
Did he?
Did he? That's what I say. Did he?
Did he? Legendary actor Daniel Day-Lewis is calling it quits from acting. And apparently, I guess this isn't really the first time he's done this, but he says, well, first of all, won Oscar for Best Actor 3 times. Only person to ever do that. Can you name his 3 Oscar
All right, he did
awarded
he did the
performances?
Lincoln thing, right? Lincoln.
Yeah,
The Lincoln thing. Yep, that's it.
Okay, There Will Be Blood.
Yep.
And
My Left
My Left Foot.
Well done, everybody. Yeah. He's the only person to ever do that, by the way. Also nominated for 2 other movies.
Wait,
And-
I can think of those too. Gangs of New York.
Yes.
Which I remember he should have won that one.
In the Name of the Father.
Yep, those two. Well
Oh.
done. He does have one more movie to come out that's in the pipeline. It's called Phantom Thread. It's about the fashion world. That's coming out on Christmas Day. Directed by Paul Thomas Anderson, who also did There Will Be Blood. He was only 60, or was. He is
He's not
only
dead.
60 years old.
Just his career.
No real reason for the retirement other than it's, quote, a private decision. So my first thought there's an illness.
Is he sick?
Which
Yeah.
that shouldn't be my first thought.
Have you ever
but
seen him in My Left Foot?
Yeah.
Man, that's an insane movie.
Yeah.
I guess he went into semi-retirement about 20 years ago. He became a woodworker and a cobbler.
You know what he's good in? Last of the Mohicans.
Dude, Last
Oh,
Mohicans
what a great
is my
movie.
jam.
That's a good movie. I
That's
remember
a
you
good
say
movie.
you said that before.
Oh, that's
yeah.
one of my favorite movies of all time. I still listen to the soundtrack probably once a month.
That soundtrack's fantastic.
It really is.
Miles Teller, remember he got busted for public intoxication, and of course he said he was detained.
Now,
He was
Miles
not arrested.
Teller, what is he from? Like what movies? He's a movie guy?
Two of them yesterday.
Fantastic
What was it?
Four.
Okay.
Yes.
The new one, like the reboot of it, not the one with Chris Evans and all them. That drum movie. What the hell was that called?
Little Drummer Boy.
No. What's it?
Oh,
Whiplash.
Okay, which I never saw, which I want to see.
I do not know this kid.
Oh, yes, you do.
No, I don't, man.
War Dogs, Whiplash, Fantastic Four, Divergent.
Oh, Divergent. Okay, yeah.
Bleed for this.
I haven't seen a single one
we
of
talked
those,
about
so.
him the other day where, remember, he was arrested for public drunkenness, and I said, man, you got to be a real a-hole to be busted for public drunkenness, like be taken in. Then 9 times out of 10, a cop will be like, hey, you know what? Get your friend home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's the semi-sober friend and the drunk friend, and they say to the semi-sober friend, get this a-hole home.
Yeah, get him home.
Ah, drunk. All right, here we go. Well, here's the other way you can be an a-hole, when you blame being overserved and you blame the bar for your public intoxication.
Is that what he's saying?
That's what he says.
The bar overserved me?
He told concerned fans, don't believe everything you read, especially from a third-party entertainment news source trying to get clicks. Appreciate the concern. Then he calls out the bar. He says, I blame Shore Club, which is the name of the bar he was
Get
at.
out of here.
Get the f*** out of
Shore
here.
Club. Pacific. He was in Pacific Beach?
San Diego. That's all I
Yeah,
know.
that's like the most famous bro bar there is in Pacific Beach.
is
So
it
that's
bar?
throwing the onus on somebody else. So zero personal responsibility.
Oh, you're going to keep giving me drinks? Okay.
First of all, I will say, in defense of the bar, like I said, it is super college bro bar on Pacific Beach. It is the bar right there, which means they would never overserve anybody because they're under complete. It's the most bro bar there is. You know what I'm saying?
Not even that. I don't care if they gave him 50 beers. The onus is on him.
They wouldn't. I'm saying it's so full that they would have such an issue if they weren't overcautious about that.
Maybe they knew he was there and he had his own little section. I mean, that could happen. I've never been there, but come on, man!
There's just football flags everywhere.
Well, all the paperwork is with the authorities, and they're going to decide whether or not to press
Well, now
charges
Miles
on the
Teller's
guy.
out of my life.
Okay.
Yesterday, we talked about how Nickelback singer Chad Kroeger, remember he slammed Stone Sour's Corey Taylor for all the musical, hey, Nickelback's good, you guys not so
Yeah,
much.
you missed this yesterday.
I can't think of another band that's as diverse as we are. I can't. And I don't think that's me talking from pride or ego. I mean, you're sitting across the table. You know what you're talking about.
Absolutely.
Can you name me another band that could play
I would say Stone Sour, right out of the blue.
Stone Sour?
Stone Sour is it's very diverse too.
Yeah, because they're trying to be Nickelback. Corey Taylor has said some really nasty things about me before in the press, and he talks about how easy it is to write a hit song. Well, show me. Write one. I've yet to hear
Oh,
one.
boy, guess who heard this? Corey
Two
Taylor.
first names, Corey Taylor.
I was going to say Richard Marx, but okay.
No, not Richard Marx. Although there was a third party I'll tell you about here in just a second, but Corey Taylor has now chirped back.
Okay.
You can run your mouth all you want. All I know is I've been voted sexiest student rock wearing a mask. You've been voted ugliest student rock twice without one. Stick that up your. Here's the thing. I love all the dudes in that band. I love Mike. I love everybody else in that band. I'm very, very cool with. I've hung out with them. It's just the face like a foot who I can't really hang out with. So, dude, curl
you
up
guys
in bed
did?
with your Hello Kitty pillow.
Sure,
and
you-
shut up.
Damn.
You shut up.
Savage.
Can you say that there's a winner and loser? Because I definitely think Chad smoked him. Because I mean, I like Corey Taylor. I like what he does.
Do too. And
I think the guy's
Corey
pretty
Taylor
rad.
is a really nice guy. And
He
I've had
is.
some great interviews and a lot of fun with that guy.
Yeah, but that was a little like sophomore in high school. Like, you can say something bad about me, I'm gonna make fun of your looks. You know what I'm
your
saying?
Mom.
Can we address one thing though?
That was a little.
You
Yeah.
know
that was
who
a
likes
little-
my music? Your mom.
Well, that's hilarious. But and somebody in the chat room brought this up. I thought this yesterday, and now that they said it, I'm bringing it up. Is Nickelback really diverse?
You know, I thought that
well,
yesterday,
either
but I
Stone
didn't want to
Sour.
sound. I didn't
Yeah,
want to sound like the Nickelback
I'm
hater.
not talking about Stone Sour because I think they're
No,
kind of
they have their
here's Stone Sour.
They have their ballad songs and they have their hard rockin' songs.
And that's diverse.
I think so.
Okay.
Well, then Stone Sour is definitely diverse. Then
I think Stone Sour's diverse as well.
see, I think like when somebody goes, hey man, what does Nickelback sound like? I go, yep, they sound like Nickelback.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Everything
say
is
either of them.
wah,
is
wah,
diverse.
wah, and hits
Listen
him
to,
going.
listen to their song. They got a pretty heavy song called "Side of a Bullet."
Okay, yeah.
It's a pretty heavy song, and they got similar songs to that.
Would you consider Story of the Year diverse?
You've never actually listened to them, have you?
I think Story of the Year is
We're 50 times more diverse
light
than those
years
bands.
diverse than both of
What
those
do you guys
bands.
sing?
Well, dude, there's like all sorts of like metal riffy stuff, and then we have piano
Okay,
ballads.
so you're a diverse band. You could do this and you could do that. I mean,
But
that's
I wouldn't necessarily say, oh, Story of the Year, we're diverse.
We're arguing semantics.
Well, I'm just saying it's weird that either of them are arguing that.
Yeah.
It's a whole silly thing.
For
Next.
whatever reason, Smash Mouth chimed in and said, "We see what Chad is saying, but Slipknot has more than pulled it off. They're American icons." I
Wasn't
don't know
talking
who
about
asked,
Slipknot.
I don't know who asked for their opinion.
Smash Mouth taking the side of Corey Taylor.
Well, the weird thing is he wasn't even. Chad was not talking about Slipknot. He was talking about Stone Sour
Right.
and Corey.
Smash Mouth said, "We think Slipknot really has done it. They've done really good things. Please pull around. You could pull up to the second window. I'll get you your order."
What kind of fries did you want with that?
Has a better than Ezra weighed in?
All right, well, let's make this.
I just want to know what the bass player of Tonic is thinking.
Yeah, what is? Has he said anything yet?
I love Tonic, by the way.
Let's try to make this even wider if we can. A band recently did an interview on an Australian radio show, and they were playing a game where they had to identify songs based on a few notes. One was Despacito. Is that how you say it? The Justin Bieber deal?
Oh, yeah.
Desperado?
That's it. And they didn't recognize it. And when they found out who it was, this is what they had to say. Check this out.
Oh, here what I said. That is the new song from Louis Fonsi, Daddy Yankee, and Justin Bieber. It's known as Despacito.
Yeah. What do you got me? Okay, I'm just saying I'm glad I didn't know what that was.
You
Because I
don't
would
know
have had
this
to say Despacito.
You haven't heard this song on the radio at all?
You haven't heard this one?
No.
Wow.
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
that's going to be a no. I prefer not to get any venereal diseases. So whenever Justin Bieber gets sort of near me or near my ears,
You're out. It's like hanging out with a koala.
you know. It's just ear infections. They're terrible.
Chlamydia of the ear. It sucks.
All right, so who said that Justin Bieber's music is chlamydia to the ear?
I know.
Remember, I said
this
this is incredibly white.
Who said that, Moon?
Oh, you already know
Well,
this?
when you
I
say
know.
incredibly white, the first guy I think of is Jason Mraz.
You'll never guess.
But there was
He's
three
never.
or
You're a
four
fan
voices
of this
there.
band.
You're a big fan of this band.
Oh, I am?
It's a three-piece.
Listen,
And
he's
they're
never,
all related.
He's never gonna guess Hanson.
Oh, Hanson.
Hanson.
Oh, I would have guessed that because he said related. Wow, that's weird that they would do that. They would be that blunt.
Yeah. I
Well,
know.
and you know what? One of the worst cliches and one of the dumbest comments was made in this. Well, at the beginning. See if you could figure it out.
Oh, here what I said. That is the new song from Louis Fonsi, Daddy Yankee, and Justin Bieber. It's known as Despacito.
Yeah. What do you got me? Okay, I'm just saying I'm glad I didn't know what that was.
I hate that.
Oh, yeah. I'm proud I didn't know
I
that.
hate
I've
when
said that
somebody
before.
says that.
I've said it.
hate that. I hate you, Jeff.
Oh, cool, man.
I hate you, Jeff, when you say that.
Wow.
I'm glad you said that before rush hour. Can
You know
I get
what?
out of
Come
here?
on. Why? So ignorance is like you're proud of your ignorance?
Certain things, yeah. I mean, you know, if I don't know who the cast of Real Housewives of Orange County or whatever it is, I'm proud to be able to say I don't watch that show.
Okay.
And I'm proud to say that Hanson's a good band. And
I agree
do
with
like
that.
them.
Well, when it comes to music, I mean, like, oh, I'm so happy I don't know what the new Miley Cyrus sounds like. Why? I mean,
It might be great.
So maybe you heard
It
it.
might be fantastic.
Maybe I mean, why is it bad? Because you heard it in passing. I mean, I'm not going to think any less of you.
Right.
I'm going to think less of you when you say that.
Sure. Okay. I
Although
get that.
I'm happy to say I don't know what it's like to be in prison. So
Good
and
point.
there my ignorance
Right.
is okay.
Arch in the chat room and I both agree that Justin Bieber's pretty damn talented too.
Super
Absolutely.
duper talented.
I don't listen to Justin Bieber.
His last record, I got it. I bought it.
Well, listen, I'm proud to say that I didn't buy it.
Hey, will you burn me a copy of
What a
that?
turd. No.
Okay. Worst movies to watch with your parents. My biggest thing is I remember when Julie and I first started dating, going over to the house and to my parents' house and watching Murder, She Wrote every Sunday. And if there was even a makeout scene, I'd be like, I'm going to go in the other room.
Murder,
See
She
it.
Wrote was the most milquetoast.
I know.
CBS.
I understand that. But that's the thing that popped into my head just now. So movies, if you're watching with your parents or your in-laws.
One is ingrained in my head.
What is it? What is it?
I remember seeing Coming to America in the theaters with my aunt, like my elderly aunt. And when did that come out?
Why?
1986.
Why were you going to see that movie
No
with your
idea.
elderly aunt?
No idea.
Was she just babysitting for the day
Yeah.
or something?
When did that movie come out? Because I saw it in the theater.
It came
And
out in
I remember
1988.
I was 10 years old.
Damn.
Vividly the scene where the royal penis is clean.
And she was topless too, right?
Yeah, and that scene.
No,
yeah.
I meant your aunt. Yeah,
Stop that.
that's sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sure she
God
was
rest her
a
soul.
wonderful woman. So going up and down the list here, some of them that didn't make the top 10, like
Well, anybody want to throw one out there?
Oh, that we experienced?
or if
that
yeah,
just
either
you
way.
think the worst movies to see with your parents.
I mean, my first thought is anything with nudity.
Yeah.
Well, that's what
freaky.
first comes to my mind. So what
Yeah.
movie?
I mean, this isn't the worst one. I walked down one time when my dad was watching Dirty Harry. And Dirty Harry, there's I don't know, some naked gal in a pool or something like that at one point, and I just remember thinking, "Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. I'm gonna be in trouble. This is crazy." That was my feeling. And then in the theaters, I saw Forrest Gump with my parents.
Are a lot of movies? Forrest Gump, another one. That's not.
Yeah,
bad
but there
at
was
all.
there was some weirdness and some silly sex scene. I mean, not sex scene, but Forrest and Jenna and some
or
other
the,
stuff.
Or the hooker.
It made me feel awkward.
Are a lot of these movies more modern or?
There are some from the last couple of years, but most of them are at least 10 years old.
The Graduate.
Team America, World Police.
Not in the top 10.
I mean,
You've got to be thinking of classic
who's
things.
watching that with their parents?
Or their aunt.
I watched South Park movie with my parents.
No, you didn't.
Wow.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
That is very strange.
We're getting some layers
This is
peeled
very
back
weird.
here. Yeah.
How's that weird?
Well, how? What?
Wow. What?
You talking about bigger, longer, and uncut?
You know what I saw with my parents too? The Hangover.
That I understand.
Yeah, that's
That's
comedy.
more of a, that's more of a tame movie compared to
The Hangover.
South
Come on, South Park.
Riz. I don't.
Listen.
I don't think you like.
What happened happened. Can't change the past.
I'm assuming that's not on the
Cannot
list.
change the past.
Some that are not in the top 10. Black Snake Moan.
Never saw it.
Blue is the warmest color.
Oh, is that the lesbian movie?
Yes.
I just
And
thought
there
it
is so much graphic nudity in that from what I hear.
I just thought of one. Clockwork Orange, Eyes Wide Shut.
Eyes wide shut.
You watch out with your parents?
No.
No, he's saying
Oh.
you,
No, I'm
you-
saying
you
that
hate
they've
to.
got to be
Oh,
on the,
these
list.
on the list?
Now that he's given examples.
Magic Mike came in at number 19. Monsters Ball at 17.
Oh, that one's
yeah.
yikes.
Monsters Ball. Which one was that?
Halle Berry and
Halle Berry.
Billy Bob Thornton.
They get
I
to
don't
know
think I've
each
seen
other.
that.
Yeah. The front. Never mind. Wild Things. You know what I was going to say.
yeah,
Wild
Wild
Things.
Things for
All
sure.
right. So number 10, Boogie Nights.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
I wouldn't even
okay.
think about watching
Number
that with
9,
my parents.
Showgirls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 10, The Human Centipede. First sequence.
Ooh, boy.
Yeah.
I never saw that.
I saw all of them. I saw all of them.
And none
regret-
with your parents,
and
right?
regret every second that I've seen.
Number 7, 9.5 Weeks.
Mickey Rourke, right?
Yep.
And Kim Basinger.
Number 6, Brokeback Mountain.
Oh yeah.
Number 5, 50 Shades of Grey. Number 4, Secretary.
Oh, Secretary.
Yeah.
Have you seen Secretary?
I don't even know what that is.
Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Oh yeah, I
and-
have seen that.
And James Spader.
Yeah.
I have
Boy,
seen
They
that.
spend a lot of
I
money on wardrobe for her on that one.
They do.
That was one of the first.
not.
That was one of the first movies I saw where I was like, I kind of dig this chick because she's
Yeah,
so
I did too.
normal but kind of cute.
She looks like a turtle.
And then I was
Just
like,
saying.
and then I sat there and I went,
It's
man.
the lack of a chin.
Yeah, but she's a naked turtle, man.
And then I sat there and I go, man, she's kind of good looking. And then like there were parts where I'm like, damn, she kind of looks like her brother.
Yeah.
Number 3, Basic Instinct.
See, again, these are all movies. Why would you're asking for it?
Right.
Watching these with
Yeah,
your parents.
cool. Hey, Mom, you want to watch Sliver? Sliver's on demand.
Hey, look, New Wave Hooker 7 is on. You want to
Well,
watch
I mean,
it,
if you're
Mom?
watching Showgirls with your parents.
Yeah. Number 2 is American Pie. And number 1, Eyes Wide Shut.
Oh,
look
at
at
least
you.
I got on the list.
If you're a Foo Fighters fan, their new record's going to be called Concrete and Gold's coming out September the 15th. On TV tonight, you got Fargo and FX. TV Land has Lopez. I don't know which Lopez show it is. Who knows? And To Tell the Truth on ABC with Justin Long and Nikki Glazer.
Crabby birthdays. Friday singer Rebecca Black, she's 20. Prince William, 35. Chris Pratt, 38. Kip Winger from Winger is 56.
Winger.
They almost named the band Kip. I don't know if you knew that or not.
And today's birthdays of the day are pretty remarkable. So Meredith Baxter, she played the mom on Family Ties, and
2 first names.
I mean, what, 10 years ago,
came out as a
10 years
lesbian.
ago, she came out as a lesbian.
Yep.
Also, Michael Gross, who played the dad on Family Ties, who was also in the classic movie Tremors.
Who also
Side
came
note,
out as a lesbian.
Not a lesbian. Both celebrate a birthday today. Both turned 70 years old.
Oh, how about that?
Wow.
Pretty
Those
interesting.
crazy kids. They still together?
Today's porno birthday, which is being brought to you by Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet, is Cindy Cox with Jeff. You always ask the question.
3 X's?
3
3
X's.
X's, damn it.
Today's birthday girl has had more balls in her hands than a bowling alley employee in 537 fine films, including Lesbians, Aged to Perfection, My Mom and My Aunt's Lesbian Adventure, Meatless in Seattle, The Enema Fitness Clinic,
Oh.
Hostess with the Mostess, Jiggly Queens Volume 4, and who can forget her unforgettable role in Dr. Trashy's Sweaty Situations.
Jeez.
Cindy Cox is 47 years old. That's your porno birthday, your crabby birthday, and that is your crap on celebrities.
All right, 7:14 on this Wednesday. Another look at your traffic and weather. Here is Patrico. Coming at you.
Your point traffic update, that being brought to you by Ryan Kelly, the homeloanexpert.com. As of right now, still nothing to report. All good. Point forecast from Fox 2's Dave Murray, brought to you by Amco Ranger Pest Control. Today, mostly sunny, a small chance for some rain in the area. High's going to be right around 95. Tonight, partly cloudy, right around 70 for the low. And right now, it is 81 downtown at Union Station. Traffic and weather sponsored by Jersey Mike's Subs. Want to win a rockin' trip from Jersey Mike's and Pepsi? Stop in Jersey Mike's today to enter. No purchase necessary. Sweepstakes ends August 14th. See official rules at PepsiRockThisWay.com.
All right, news next. Let's talk about Pure Performance in St. Charles, a proud longtime sponsor of this here radio program and your one-stop shop for everything automotive. Now, you don't need to have a souped-up car, a muscle car, a Jeep, or a truck, or any of those kind of vehicles to take advantage of what Pure Performance has. I mean, they have your everyday stuff. They have your everyday tires. If something's broken on your car, they got some great technicians up there. Also, if you're looking to get your windows tinted, they got a window tint special right now, which with the Africa heat outside, you know, a gazillion degrees outside, it's a great deal. 2 windows for $65. So reduce heat, stay cool in your car. Save your interior. Protect your stuff, reduce glare, and privacy. 2 windows tinted for $65 at Pure Performance in St. Charles. Lowest prices guaranteed, satisfaction always guaranteed. They're just north of the Cave Springs exit off of 70, and their website is pureperformance.com, PURperformance.com. right, so I'm throwing out the Eagle Call.
Eagle call.
The Next Point Blood Drive is happening Saturday. That's this Saturday at Hood's Discount Home Center in Festus. Now, everybody who comes out to donate will get the brand new 2017 limited edition Point Eagle Call t-shirt. Check out the shirt, get the info, actually set an appointment at 1057thepoint.com/blood drive. Plus, get yourself a free Jimmy John sandwich, and you could win one of 5 $100 Hood's gift cards. Now, the blood drive is put on by Mississippi Valley Regional Blood Centers, and they provide blood to a lot of our local hospitals. Summer's here. During the summer months, blood supplies typically run low, but the need for blood is a year-round thing. So come on out, give a pint, get the shirt, save a life. Blood drive this Saturday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Hood's Discount Home Center in Festus. All the info, set your appointment, 1057thepoint.com/blood drive.
Guess whose birthday it is? Happy birthday, Riz. It's Adam Farrar, and you're listening to the Rizzuto Show on 1057 The Point. Blow those friggin' candles out, will you?
All right, welcome back. Our phone number, 314-969-DUDE. We got the Metro PCS cameras and chat room up and running, 1057thepoint.com/Riz. On the socials, at RIZZ Show. And emails, rizshow1057thepoint.com. All right, let's do some news.
Oh, yeah. We gonna do some news.
And your news being sponsored by
Club Fitness, where they welcome everybody. More amenities, more locations, 23 and growing.
Boy, I'm still thinking about that crazy story about that dude who robbed the credit union over by your house.
Oh, yeah.
Robbed the credit union, got busted at his house in Wentzville, wound up leading the cops on a high-speed chase out to the Blanchette Bridge. He jumped off the bridge, floated for an hour before being fished out by the police. I was just reading in the Post-Dispatch. Headline, man arrested after robbery, chase, and dive in a Missouri River. Tells police he has regrets. Okay. You think? There are some regrets there, yes.
Which, by the way, you remember how yesterday you said, like, it's crazy that he survived that jump? Because that's a far. I don't know. I've been watching the video footage. He's sitting in that boat, and when they take him from the boat to the police car, wherever they take him, he ain't walking so good.
Well, he had to go to the hospital.
Yeah, he was seriously hurt.
So, and he is a 44-year-old Austin Denson, and I'm reading from the Post-Dispatch here. He said he almost robbed a bank last week in O'Fallon, Missouri, but changed his mind when he saw how scared the bank teller was. And he told police after he was fished out of the river, quote, I should have just hit that one when I was there.
Wow.
Because that almost robbery led to his being captured this time. So surveillance footage from that robbery of the St. John's Bank showed his license plate, and that ultimately led police to his house in Wentzville. So remember, he robbed the credit union. Police released a surveillance video of him in the fake beard, the cardinal hat, the sunglasses. So employees from that first bank recognized the disguise from his visit there the previous Thursday. After going through their own surveillance videos, they notified police that they had pictures of his license plate.
Wow. That's crazy.
That's how they got to his house in Wentzville.
Damn.
And at the hospital, he told police he was sorry for leading them on the chase. He also told police that he had hidden some money, hid his gun, and police said they recovered about half the money. Crazy thing is, this guy's ex-wife led police on a similar chase after she held up a gas station back in 2012. She was arrested after leading the chase, didn't jump in the river, though. She was then 41 years old, Helen Denson. She told the newspaper a couple days after she was arrested that she had taken sleeping medication the night of the robbery and didn't remember much of what happened. Ladies and gentlemen, night crime.
Oh, the old night crimes excuse.
The old night crime.
So they let her go. So they let her go.
That's what I say. Remember, that's what I say all the time. I don't take Ambien because I'm afraid of the night crimes.
And if I commit night crimes, I'm going to say I took Ambien.
Yeah. If I commit any crimes at night, I'm going to say, hey, man, I just took a bunch of Ambien.
Yeah, like, oh, man, Riz is going to be so pissed that I'm arrested. Wait, I know how to
Night
get sympathy
crimes.
from him. I
Night
took
crimes.
Ambien. I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah, this guy's been charged with 3 counts of robbery, 3 counts of armed criminal action, 1 count of felony resisting arrest. Also charged with unlawful possession of a firearm because of a prior felony. So he's in trouble.
Winners
Yes.
find winners. That's for sure.
He definitely has regrets.
How did that relationship not work out? I mean, it seems like 2 peas in a pod, honestly.
No regrets, right? I mean,
No regrets.
They met back in the late '90s after stealing a cassette tape from a Kmart, I think.
In other news, the 2015 wrongful death suit filed by the parents of Michael Brown has been settled in secret. This is a very shady thing. So they were suing the city of Ferguson, former Ferguson Police Chief Tom Jackson, and former police officer Darren Wilson. Michael Brown Sr., Leslie McSpadden will be splitting the money. Now, their lawsuit said that a police culture of pervasive hostility towards blacks led to Michael Brown dying back in 2014. And the lawsuit said that Darren Wilson used excessive and unreasonable force, which was disproven many times, by the way, including through a report from President Obama's Department of Justice. I'm throwing that in there. Now, they didn't say how much Michael Brown's parents will be getting, but a U.S. district judge said that the amount is, quote, fair and reasonable compensation for this wrongful death claim and is in the best interest of each plaintiff. And the amount is considered a closed record under Missouri's, I think, Sunshine Law.
So the media can't go, hey, Sunshine Law, give us the info.
Yeah. But I guess there was a source said that the settlement may be for less than $3 million, and that's the limit of the city's insurance. I'm even after all these investigations, I think 3 separate investigations, including from the Department of Justice, which proved that Darren Wilson was in the right back in 2014. I'm not understanding why they're getting any money off this.
Yeah, and meanwhile, Darren Wilson can't do the job that he wanted to do anymore.
Right.
What
he
does
can't
he
live a life that he wants to live.
Yeah.
I don't understand the settlement here, and who's paying it?
I've no idea.
I guess it's the city's insurance, given that last thing that you mentioned. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the city of Ferguson, their limit is $3 million, so it must be under that.
Is this a judge going, okay, just enough of this? Here's money.
That's what I think.
Let this be the end of it?
Let's not have any more.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'm ignorant in this thing. I think a lot of other people are because of this secrecy of it.
Yeah.
So just very, very shady.
I mean, the fact that it's secret raises another red flag on it.
There was a sneaker deal that went sideways yesterday. A guy was selling some Air Jordans, and I'm assuming on Craigslist.
I think so. Or it didn't say; it just said online. So either Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace, something like that.
The way this ended, I'm assuming it's Craigslist. So he meets with 2 people in Maplewood. And these people were saying they were interested in buying the sneakers. And while they were in the seller's car, one of the buyers pulled out a gun, demanded his shoes and cash. The 2 robbers then drove off in their own car. The seller, in his ride, he chased. They wound up in the city and collided into each other at Lindell and Compton. That's downtown, right here, near the SLU campus. The 2 robbers got out and ran. One of the dummies accidentally shot himself in the leg. He was found near Vito's Pizzeria, where he was arrested. The other guy got away. I'm assuming police told the seller, like, hey, man, pretty dangerous what you did there.
The line that I'm underlining, they were in the seller's car.
Yeah. There's so many things wrong with this, starting with the fact that there's so many places to meet. Like,
police tell you, hey, go to a safe zone, which is, police station parking lot.
Police station parking lot. A lot of police officers recommend going to a quick trip.
There are designated safe zones for Craigslist transactions.
And there is one downtown, not far from where all this happened, I believe, on
Maplewood.
Jefferson.
They were in Maplewood. I'm sure there's one near where they were in Maplewood.
Yeah.
And you let the buyers in your car? Yeah. A lot of mistakes made here, all around.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, nobody was killed. Luckily, an innocent person who was just driving down the street Luckily, they weren't killed. Hey, do you guys, when you take Uber, and we've all taken Ubers before, do you tip the driver?
No.
I just did this, and I think I did tip him. I think I had to take Uber twice when I was on this last weekend of this trip, and once I did not have cash.
Uh-huh.
And I asked the guy, I was like, "Oh shoot, dude, I don't have cash." And he goes, that's okay. No, most people don't tip." That's what he said to me. I said, "But can I tip on credit on the app?" And I don't remember if I did or not.
You can't.
You can't?
No.
Yeah, and then the second one, I felt so bad. I tried to make up for it, and I gave him cash.
Remember during the Metallica show, we took an Uber to meet up with you, and my buddy that paid for the Uber was like, we got out of the car, and he was planning on tipping him, and the guy drove away, and he's like, I can't find the option to tip on the app. And I'm like, you can't.
There is no
and
option.
he felt horrible.
The first time I took an Uber, I took it from my house, and it was to our Christmas party. So it was from my house to the old Rock House. So Chesterfield to downtown.
Now, how did the Uber driver arrive at your house with the black hood over his head?
He says his house.
Exceptions, yeah.
He says his house.
It's my safe
He's got that pickup house, right?
It's my safe house. And I did not tip, and I felt horrid.
Yeah, but I know, but you're not.
I couldn't find the tip option on the app, and I didn't have cash. I felt horrible, and then I was like, I thought Uber was something you're not supposed to tip on. It's supposed to be a cashless transaction. And in subsequent Uber trips, my guilt got to me, and I've tipped every time cash.
I never have, and I've always discussed it with the driver. They're like, "Nope, it's all good." Now I feel.
Uber announced on Monday that it will now give passengers the option to tip the drivers, and there will be a built-in tipping option on the app. And Uber also revealed plans to charge riders by the minute if they keep drivers waiting more than 2 minutes. And Uber is also reducing the time that riders have to cancel a ride to avoid being slapped with a $5 fee from 5 minutes to 2 minutes after summoning a driver, which I've done that before.
Oh, so you summon the driver, then you say, never mind, so now you're getting a fee.
Cancel. But you used to have a 5-minute window to cancel. Now they've made it 2 minutes.
Man, that's great.
And while Uber, they said they're not taking any part of the tips from the driver. So when you tip the driver, it's going right to the driver.
That's good.
They will continue to collect a portion of the ride cancellation fees and the new waiting time charges. So the Uber will take a part of that, but not the tip though. And speaking of Uber, the founder Travis Kalanick has stepped down as CEO. This guy's not having a good couple weeks. In a letter titled "Moving Uber Forward," investors wrote that Travis must immediately leave and that the company needed a change in leadership. This always kind of messes me up when somebody founds a company, starts up a company, somebody invents something. I look at the Steve Jobs thing. Like Steve Jobs started Apple, was an innovator for Apple, and then got forced out of his own company.
Yeah, by the investors.
By
right?
investors and board members. And that was back in the 80s? Or early 90s? Steve Jobs got forced out of the company that he founded. So this Travis guy, he founded Uber and got forced out of his own company. He was already on an indefinite leave of absence to work on himself, so he says, and to grieve for his mom who died last month in a boating accident. But 5 of Uber's major investors decided it wasn't enough, and Travis ultimately agreed to resign. And he will remain on Uber's board of directors. And he says, "I love Uber more than anything in the world, and at this difficult moment in my personal life, I've accepted the investors' request to step aside so that Uber can go back to building rather than be distracted with another fight." Now, his resignation comes after, remember, 20 employees were just fired after a law firm looked into 215 incidents of sexual harassment and bullying and other workplace transgressions reported by Uber employees for the past couple months.
Yikes.
I'd imagine financially he's doing okay, though, right?
Yeah, I think he'll be all right. Yeah. But I think investors were like, enough.
Yeah. Possibly quoted as saying, "This is a really bitter pill to swallow," and I just downloaded the Lyft app.
He's still on the board of directors.
Oh, never mind that.
And finally, in your news, and who knew the key to being happy, and this explains a lot, guys, about myself. The key to being happy was sleeping for a weirdly exact amount of time. A new survey found that if you want to be, quote, perfectly happy, you should sleep for exactly 7 hours and 6 minutes.
What?
Not 7 hours and 5 minutes. Exactly 7 hours and 6 minutes. If you want to be pretty happy, sleep for somewhere between 6 hours and 48 minutes to 7 hours. And if you sleep for anything less than 6 hours and 48 minutes, expect to be miserable.
I do know that between Patrico and I, we both get the 7 hours and 6 minutes. Not all at once, but per
combined.
24 hours, yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah. If you add what we get to sleep, I mean, I get on average, I get at most 4 hours of sleep a night.
And then you go home and you nap for how long? An hour?
Maybe an hour, hour and a half.
It's like five and a half hours a day. I'm on that same train. I don't know how we're doing it, man.
This is so silly, though. I mean, are they saying on national average 7 hours and 6 minutes?
According to a survey, 7 hours and 6 minutes to be perfectly happy.
Okay.
Wait a minute. What time do you go to bed, Riz?
It just all depends on your sleep cycles, and everybody's sleep cycle is slightly different. And they used to say that it averaged about 4 hours to go through the double REM, a full cycle, meaning 8 hours for the average human is ideal. So I guess it's slightly less than that.
I go to bed 9:30.
So
9:30 lights out.
You're sleeping at 9:30.
Well, I mean, lights out at 9:30. So.
Okay, so you get about five, maybe 5.5 hours of sleep.
Yeah, 5.5 hours.
And then a nap afterwards. So you're probably right around that 7.
Yeah, but continuous sleep.
Yeah, they're talking about continuous.
When you break up sleep, that doesn't count.
Yeah, if you're talking about continuous sleep, like okay, let's take last night for example. I slept right around 3 hours.
Ooh.
Because I remember grabbing my phone to see what time it was as I was laying in bed. I grabbed my phone to see what time it was, and I was like, "Damn, 11:17. Wow, I really need to try and go to sleep."
Mm-hmm.
And then I got up at 2:40 this morning.
I mean, that's truly unhealthy.
Oh, there's no doubt about it.
What are you up doing? Or are you just not sleeping?
I just can't sleep. Once I eat, I can go into my room at 7 o'clock. I can turn off all the lights, get ready for bed. I'll be up till at least 10.
Do you do anything as far as like help with your sleep?
Because you're distracted. Well, you're distracted by the things. You have your phone, you have the TV.
No. When I go into my room, I take my phone and I turn it upside down. Like I don't mess around on my phone or anything. It's next to me, but I don't do anything. I literally just lay there. And then I'll lay there and I go, all right, we're going to bed early. Let's go to bed. Let's go to bed. Why am I not falling asleep? And then I'm like, damn, I've been up for an hour.
You got to try the melatonin.
I'm never going to do any of that stuff.
Never say never.
Why?
That stuff scares me.
What, melatonin?
All that sleeping aid help stuff scares me.
Hey, man,
I don't care melatonin or not.
I'm with
Why
you.
would that scare you?
It does.
Totally
I'm never taking
I
that.
understand why.
Isn't that natural? That's natural.
It doesn't matter if it's natural or not. It's me
naturally
getting
produced,
up.
yeah, but
yet you'll dip.
That has nothing to do with me getting up.
well, he's just talking about you being.
I'm talking about going to bed. No, I'm talking. I don't care what that is. I'm talking about me not waking up.
Yeah, dude, I have the same strange irrational fear.
See, the melatonin only puts you to sleep. It doesn't keep you asleep.
In my brain, it does. So I'm not taking it.
Well, that's why I won't take like a Tylenol PM or I won't take an Ambien before I go to bed. Then I'm afraid of not waking up. The melatonin, that's just to put you to sleep.
Yeah, it just gets you there.
I see what you're saying, man. I have a strange irrational fear there as well.
I'm telling you that as somebody who's the most paranoid person you will ever know about oversleeping, me. Melatonin does not affect getting up.
I'm not worried about the getting up thing with melatonin. I'm just worried about
night crimes.
No,
nothing to do with night crimes.
I'm worried about affecting my own equilibrium with it, and even though my body produces it naturally, if I'm ingesting it not naturally, perhaps my body will stop producing it naturally because it's getting in.
Well, that's just
that is an irrational fear. You're right.
Someone in the chat room said that they took melatonin and gave them night terrors.
Okay, well that's enough for me. I don't want to bother with that.
For some reason, the survey didn't look at what happens if you sleep more than 7 hours and 6 minutes. So maybe there's perfect happiness somewhere in there too. I don't know. But the survey did find the ideal sleeping conditions, at least. So make sure it's mostly dark but not pitch black. It should be quiet but not totally silent. And you shouldn't do work or play video games right before bed. There it is.
All three of those things I do, and I still just can't sleep. I cannot sleep.
Melatonin.
Why would
I've been like this since I became like an adult. You know, let's just even say 16 years old. I was the kid that, you know, even when I was working at the shoe place and had to be there at 9 a.m., I would stay up until 3, go to bed, get a couple hours of sleep, wake up, take a shower, go to work. Now that I'm getting up earlier, I do damn near the same thing, just go to bed a little bit earlier than 3 o'clock. And before, it was just literally, I would just sit there.
That's why you're always moody.
I think I'm pretty much
Jerk.
probably the one that's usually in the best mood in this building. So
Hey.
We don't disagree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You're
Ray of
on,
sunshine.
You're on the island over there on that one.
And
this one
that's
over
your
here
news.
saying ray of
Is that a
sunshine.
jet boat?
I've never said I was a ray of sunshine, ever.
No,
Ever.
you have not.
Ever.
No, you have not.
That's true. That's your news brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts. Get a free medium hot or iced coffee from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. at the Arnold location. All right, sports and your headline hoosh after the break. 7:43 on this way back Wednesday. Another look at your traffic and weather. Here is Patrico.
Look at this fupa. Look at this poopa. Fupa, poopa, fupa, poopa.
Coming at you.
Your point traffic update brought to you by Ryan Kelly, thehomeloanexpert.com. Slow traffic northbound 270 coming in between Gravois and 44. Your point forecast from Fox 2's Dave Murray brought to you by Victory Men's Health, the experts in low testosterone and ED. VictoryMen'sHealth.com. Today, mostly sunny. Small chance for some rain in the area. High's going to be right around 95. Tonight, partly cloudy, right around 70 for the low. Right now, it is 81 downtown at Union Station. Your point traffic and weather sponsored by GilletteOnDemand.com. 40 million Americans wake up to a Gillette shave. Gillette's working to bring you America's #1 shave for less. Go to GilletteOnDemand.com and get every fourth order free.
You know, it's okay to ask for help when it comes to you losing weight. You see, you having your pity party on your couch, that's not going to do anything. I mean, so you got to get off your ass. You got to put in the work if you want to lose weight, if you want to be confident. And you know, before the summer's over, you could be down a good amount of weight, but you just got to do something about it. You got to diet. You got to exercise. There is no miracle pill, but there are supplements to help you out. And this is why you should head to supplement superstores and pick up the Raw 21 weight loss system, because this is the most advanced and the most effective and the most, the most kick-ass weight loss supplement that you will ever find. First off, boost your metabolism, optimize that thyroid function, burn that fat naturally. All right, so you're dieting, you're watching what you eat, but sometimes you have some struggles when it comes to the unnecessary snacking. This will help with that. Give you some self-control. It's also going to give you an all-day focused energy boost. So when you're done with work, you're going to want to go to the gym and work out. Plus an overall mood enhancement. Listen, you'll be in a better mood when you're feeling better about yourself. Get to Supplement Superstores, mention the Ray Show, get 25% off. It's the Royal 21 weight loss system. There's the king for the guys and the queen for the ladies. It's from Supplement Superstores, online, supplementsuperstores.com.
Doing gymnastics and stuff.
All right, Big St. Charles Motorsports is the jackpot of motorcycles, and we always talk about stuff going on at Big St. Charles. There's always an event going on at Big St. Charles, whether it be our counter events, super sales, or even just live music on the weekends.
You know, we always say there's something going on. I found out one time when there wasn't something going on. I went up there at midnight one time. Nothing going on. There were people setting up for the activities the next day. Yeah, my point is, you're right. There's always something going on, and they love live music out there. They love just taking that huge football field of a lawn of theirs and just setting up a party for you.
Yeah, and someplace to take your family. I mean, there's just great people to hang out with, whether it be the employees or just, people in the biking world. Just awesome people to hang out with.
And this weekend, they're doing the same thing, noon to 4, live music this Saturday. You've got St. Louis Social Club there. You got free food. You got beverages. And our friends at Shamrock's Pub and Grill will be providing all that kind of stuff. Hang out in their lawn, enjoy food, drink, and have a great time. And family-friendly as well.
So, again, it's noon to 4 this Saturday. Pack a cooler, grab the family, head over to Big St. Charles Harley, Big St. Charles Motorsports. This Saturday, live music. And you can check out the full list of bands coming this summer under the events tab at stcharlesharleydavidson.com. It's Big St. Charles Motorsports, Interstate 70, the Cave Springs exit on the North Service Road, the jackpot of motorcycles.
Don't screw this up, fatty.
Sports. Sorry, Tone.
Sports.
Turn your microphone on.
Sports brought to you by Hot Shots Bar and Grill for over 25 years, all the games, all the time. Cardinals and Phillies went into extra innings last night in Philly with the game all tied up at 1. It took until the 11th for another team to score, and luckily, home runs by Jed Jerko, Yadier Molina, Tommy Pham.
Yadios, huh?
They scored a lot. A 7th run, 11th inning, put the Cardinals up for good on their way to an 8-1 win. Two teams play again tonight, 6:05 in Philly. Michael Wacha gets the first pitch start.
You usually don't see extra inning games end with a score
of 8-1.
Of a 7-run difference.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
The 2017 NHL Awards and Expansion Draft are tonight in Las Vegas. Blues have on one player as a finalist for an award. Vladdy Tarasenko is a finalist for the Lady Byng Trophy, which goes to the player who has the best sportsmanship with a high standard of playing ability. Basically, what that means is the player who's good and nice.
Yeah, scores goals, doesn't get a lot of penalties. Yeah, that's him.
We've got a link on the blog as to who the other finalists for the awards are. The award show and expansion draft starts tonight at 7. Multiple, and I mean multiple, mock drafts have shown that the Blues are most likely to lose one of two players, David Perron, Dmitry Yashkin.
Yeah, that would. Which one would you rather lose out of those two?
I'd rather lose, to be honest with you, I'd rather lose Perron.
Really?
Yashkin's size and his youth, I think I would take over David Perron's. Last season, incredible for the team.
Yeah.
There's still no chance of you going, right, to Las Vegas?
It's early
Nope.
One mock draft had him going to Montreal. It's really weird.
Strange. Also, yesterday, the NHL released the brand new Adidas jerseys that will be worn next year.
That's why I didn't sleep last night.
The Blues jersey is almost identical from last year's, except that the number on the home jersey changes from gold to white with a gold outline.
And I saw people pissed off about this on Twitter.
I think it looks cool.
I do too.
Most of the
people
jerseys
were very upset. I'm like, geez, this is what you're upset about?
Most of the team's jerseys look exactly the same. Probably the biggest change is the Nashville Predators. Theirs almost got like a complete revamp, but other than that, it's pretty much all gold with just some blue on the sleeves.
And now they have an elephant on the front.
Really weird.
That's crazy. That's a big change.
For the jerseys feel, they're a bit lighter. They've got the, what is that called, Jeff? The Addy Cool or whatever it is. The Climate Cool.
It's like the Wick Away stuff.
They've got those.
Gore-Tex.
And they are a bit stronger. You can see all of them on the blog. There's a link there. There was a time when a Dwight Howard trade in the NBA would have been top news. Now, nobody really cares.
Two first names.
Dwight has been recently tweeting about the fact that he was not happy in Atlanta, and he actually tweeted some trade proposals that other teams should make. Like, oh, they should trade him for them. And
oh, so he's setting up his own deals?
No. Like, he was saying, like, hey, the Cavaliers should trade this guy to the Lakers for this guy. Like, he was saying,
he's being like a mock draft
He was being
guy.
a mock GM.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he forgot to factor in the fact that he could be traded, and guess what? He was yesterday to the Charlotte Bobcats. Also traded last night, D'Angelo Russell. He was sent to the Brooklyn Nets for Brook Lopez. Good stuff. Nobody really cares. But the NBA draft is tomorrow, and you should care because the STL native Jason Tatum, he's going to go possibly top 5.
There's a team called the Bobcats?
Yeah.
It sure is.
Arkansas, right?
Cute.
Charlotte.
Charlotte.
That's the Razorbacks, and that's college.
What happened to the Hornets?
The Hornets are now
The Washington Capitals.
No, the Hornets are. Ah, damn it!
How's David Robinson?
Is it New Orleans? No, it's the
Charlotte
New Orleans.
Hornets are no longer around?
No.
I'll look it up, sir.
Huh.
No.
How do you spell
No.
Hornets?
Well, what do you know?
The Hornets are a team, I think. But where the hell are they from? It's the New Orleans Pelicans, right?
Yes,
There's
New
a-
Orleans Pelicans.
There's a team called the Pelicans?
Yeah, they are. I mean,
Coulda
they
thought
are
of something.
badass.
I swear to God, there was a Hornets in the NBA. Maybe not. Ryan O'Callahan, a former NFL lineman, played in the league for 5 years and had stints with the Chiefs and Patriots. Never really stood out as a player and had a pretty mediocre career, and injuries actually cut his career short. He's in the news today because yesterday he came out as gay. He says that after coming out, he wants to be available to other players who are struggling with coming out and be there to also help players that are struggling with painkiller addictions. He admitted yesterday that at one point in his life, he was taking close to 30 Vicodin a day.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, 30 Vicodin a day. He said that he would lose days.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Yeah,
how's your
you
brain
would.
work?
Yep. He said he would completely lose days. He said he would wake up, he'd be in pain, he'd take a bunch of pills, and then he'd wake up 2 days later.
Bobcats used to be the Bobcats. Now they're the Hornets.
So it's the Charlotte Hornets now?
Yes.
No.
Not the Charlotte Bobcats.
No, it was
Charlotte
the
Hornets were
in like
19
the 80s and 90s.
1988 to 2002. Then there were the Bobcats from 04 to 2014, and now 2014 to now they're the Hornets. That's according
We
to
love the NBA!
Yeah.
We love it. I'm Patrico, that's your sports, and Poop goes to Dynamite.
Oh, God.
Now, here's the thing. We don't love the NBA, and that's why we are ignorant.
That's exactly right. Yes.
All they need to do, if it's not like the Golden State Warriors, the Cleveland Cavaliers, or the Lakers, I'm clueless. So they need to put a team here in St. Louis, and then I would actually pay attention. Your headline who's brought to you by the law offices of Susan O. Ward. Call 783-9400 or stlfamilylaw.com for all your family law needs.
All right, let's go out to Springfield, Massachusetts, where last week a pregnant 31-year-old woman named Miracle Crimes, yes, that is her real name, Miracle Crimes, walked into a gas station, starts making a scene. Now, I'm not sure exactly what she did, but it was enough to have the manager ask her to leave, and she did not like that. Miracle sauntered over to a donut display case, grabbed a tray full of donuts, tossed them on the ground. Cops are called. Now they show up. This enrages Miracle more. She says she's going to kill him. Cops attempted to get Miracle into custody. She resists. Remember, she's pregnant. They tase her and eventually get her under control. Back at the police station, she continues being nutty and out of control. When one cop told her to calm down, she kicked him right in the giblies.
Oh, right.
Oh.
And while she was being taken from jail to court, she spit in the face of one of the officers. Talk about Pregosaurus Rex. Am I right, guys?
Well bet.
Am I right?
Wow.
Unfortunately, she wound up miscarrying.
Oh, bummer.
Man.
And she's facing a whole heap of charges. So you go from Springfield, Massachusetts, 31-year-old Miracle Crimes. You are today's Headline Hoosh. All right, so we're going to take a break. Up after the break, let's give away some stuff. We got tickets to go see the sold-out show of 311 over at the Pageant on next Thursday night, June 29th. We also have tickets to go see Queens of the Stone Age with Royal Blood. That show is at the Peabody Opera House on October 12th. Tickets on sale tomorrow at 10 a.m. Point Club pre-sale today at 10 a.m. We also have tickets to go see our big summer show featuring Young the Giant with Cold War Kids, K-Flay, Joywave, and Bob Moses, August 4th at the Hollywood Casino Amphitheater. After the break, it's Matchup with Moon.
Hey.
Riz versus Moon edition. So we'll need 4 people on the phone, 2 for Team Riz, 2 for Team Moon. Patrico will ask us 5 questions. The same 5 questions, whoever gets the most right, our respective teammates will win. 314-969-DUDE, 314-969-3833. All right, 8:05 on this Wednesday. Another look at your traffic and weather. Here is Patrico.
You are a drunk. You are an alcoholic. You are a rageaholic. You are out of control. And as long as that happens, this will never change.
Coming at you.
Your point traffic update, that being brought to you by Ryan Kelly, thehomeloanexpert.com. Westbound 270, right near the Chandler Rocks Bridge, there's an accident that's blocking the left lane. Also, northbound 55 near Arsenal, an accident blocks the left lane. And there's also an accident on eastbound 370 right at Truman. Your point forecast, that from Fox 2's Dave Murray. Today, mostly sunny. Small chance for some rain in the area. High is going to be right around 95. Tonight, partly cloudy, right around 70 for the low. And right now, it's 85 downtown at Union Station. Your point traffic and weather, sponsored by Indeed.com. Are you hiring? Join the over 3 million businesses that use Indeed.com for hiring. Post your next job opening on the world's #1 job site, Indeed.com.
So I want to see you save some money every month, and you could do it if you're a homeowner and you got good credit. In fact, if you call Kevin Putney at the 123 Mortgage Team, interest rates are still low, so you can still lock yourself into a rate in the 4s. Or maybe take your 30-year down to a 15-year. How about paying off your house early? You could do it. So go with the guy that's local, first of all, the guy that's going to help you every single step of the way, and I could attest to it. Patrico could attest to it. You talk to Patrico's parents, they could attest to it. Moon could attest to it. Kevin Putney is the man. He's a good dude. He's trustworthy. Again, he's the local guy. You have a choice to make the smart decision, so call the guy that's going to help you every single step of the way. He'll meet with you wherever, whenever. That's Kevin Putney. That's the 123 Mortgage Team. Licensed in both Missouri and Illinois. 314-862-0123. 314-862-0123. Online at 123mortgage.com. The 123 Mortgage Team is a division of My Mutual Mortgage, an equal housing lender, 7514 Big Bend Boulevard, St. Louis, Missouri, 63119, and MLS 12901.
You don't want to miss out on the sizzling summer markdowns happening right now at Jim Trenary Automotive Group. Listen, I said before that you need to stop by and you need to check out the all-new 2018 Equinoxes. Not only do they have a great price at $21,995, but they actually went through a complete redesign. And this thing is fantastic. You got to see the new 2018s at Jim Trenary Chevrolet. You're going to be very, very impressed. All the way up from the 2017 Silverado four-wheel drive crew cabs. Those are just $34,995, all the way down to the Chevy Cruises that start at $13,995. Every vehicle they have is absolutely fantastic, and you've got to see the all-new 2018 Equinoxes starting at $21,995. Plus, at Jim Trenary, they're going to give you $4,000 minimum for your trade. Visit them online at jimtrenary.com or go to any of their 3 Missouri locations, in O'Fallon on Highway 40 at K, in Union on Highway 47 at V, and in Troy on Highway 61. It's Jim Trenary Automotive Group. Find new roads.
The Rizzuto Show.
All right, so we got some stuff to give away. Tickets for the sold-out 311 show at the pageant next Thursday, June 29th. Tickets for the, I think we announced it this week, Queens of the Stone Age Royal Blood Show over at Peabody on the 12th of October. Tickets on sale tomorrow, 10 a.m. Point Club pre-sale today at 10 a.m. We also got tickets for our big summer show featuring Young the Giant, Cold War Kids, K-Flay, Joy Wave, and Bob Moses, August 4th at the Hollywood Casino Amphitheater. Tickets for that show on sale now start at just $18. Time for Matchup with Moon. All right, so you're up 2 on me?
Yep. Sorry, man.
He says,
So I could even the score here, or you could be up 4 at the end of this.
It does relieve the pressure a little bit for me.
All right, so Patrico.
I thought that.
Don't take your foot off the gas pedal, man. Don't you do
No,
it.
I'm not going to, but I'm just saying it does help my psyche a bit.
Although I'm rooting for you, boss.
Thanks.
All right, so Patrico is going to ask me 5 questions. He'll ask Moon the same 5 questions. Whoever gets the most right, our respective teammates will win.
Do you want to do? I got a number here on my hand.
Hey, by the way, I just accidentally dumped out of the show, so nobody cursed or anything. Just so you guys know.
You really?
I accidentally hit the dump button.
Was it when I said that amazingly funny thing and cracked everybody up?
You were so funny there, but nobody will ever know what you said.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to save it because that was brilliant.
I didn't know you could do that with dilly bars.
Yeah.
So weird.
Moon, pick a number, 3 or 4.
Oh, totally 4.
All right, Riz, do you want to go first or second?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Crap. Oh crap.
So you got to put yourself in isolation there, Moon Man.
I was gonna.
Oh, wait.
I wanted to talk to our teammates. Yeah.
We're gonna do our teammates first, guys.
Okay, Riz.
All right, let's go to Dane in Lake St. Louis. Dane, what's up?
Hey, not much.
What's up, brah? All right, Team Moon or Team Riz?
I'll choose Moon.
Hey man, that's a good choice. Thank you.
Of course you would.
Right on.
Dane. Chris, you are Team Riz.
Hey, happy birthday, Riz.
Hey,
I'm
thanks,
gonna
buddy.
have to go with the numbers and take Moon again.
No,
All right. No, you're not. First
you
of
have
all.
Team Riz. So,
Chris,
sorry. I'm sorry you're stuck with
But
Team
that's
Riz.
a good
Hey,
choice.
Chris, you're Team Riz. All right, I'll go with Team Moon. No, you won't.
Sorry, Chris, but you're stuck with me.
We're still waiting for the guy that says
All right.
you're on
gonna be
Team Moon, and then we
you're
just
gonna
hang
be
up on
fine.
him.
You're
Team
gonna be
Al.
fine.
Can I do Team Al?
All right.
I'm in.
Moon, get yourself
Whoa.
in.
We
Into
got-
isolation. What is he listening to?
He's listening to him drop the phone.
Yep. 1-0.
What are you listening to?
I don't know. 1-0.
What are you listening to?
Oh my
He's
God.
not supposed to be able
It's
to
either
hear
the
you
fastest
guys.
round ever, or you're angry with me. What happened?
What are you listening to?
It's this gal named Nitin Sawhney.
Nitin Sawhney. Yeah. I didn't know she was back in the game.
Hippie
That's
garbage.
cool.
I'm back in. I don't know why you're making
That's
fun
cool.
of me.
There's Knit Cap that he's listening to.
You would listen to that wearing a knit cap first day of summer. Okay, ready?
I'm ready, Riz. Are you?
I am. Here we go. Match up with Moon.
All right. Riz, name a Scottish article of clothing that shares the name of an older style of computer.
What? A Scottish?
Name a Scottish article of clothing that shares the name of an older style of computer.
A Macintosh.
The Lord of the Rings was directed by who?
Peter Jackson.
Who is the
I
main?
like to call him Peter Jerkson.
Sure.
Who is the main character in the Jungle Book?
Mowgli.
What was the last MLB expansion team?
The Nationals.
What is the tallest mammal?
A giraffe.
And Riz, what year did that expansion team enter the MLB?
1999.
Thank you, Riz.
Okay. All right. Hey! All right. Hey. It better be brought.
We'll see. How'd you do?
It better be brought.
Oh,
I'm not
something
sure.
I think
I'm not sure how I did.
I think he actually got 11 out of 10. He did so good.
Well, something a little different next round.
All right, I'm putting myself in. Yeah, I'm in, guys. I'm in.
What's he listening to?
Freedom by Rage.
Oh, that's loud.
Ooh,
Okay,
I don't know
ready?
if he's gonna like that.
I'm in.
Ooh.
I think he's in.
He's yelling
Stop talking
today.
about me.
He's yelling today. Moon.
Yeah, man.
Name a Scottish article of clothing that shares the name of an older style of computer.
An older style of computer. Scottish clothing. Kilt. Tartan. I don't know.
All right.
The Lord of the Rings was directed by who?
Peter Jackson.
Who is the main character in the Jungle Book?
Mowgli.
What was the last MLB expansion team?
Jesus. Last MLB expansion team. I'm going to go back to that.
What is the tallest mammal?
Giraffe.
What was the last MLB expansion team?
Marlins? That's so dumb. Nope. Florida Marlins. Yeah. Marlins.
Okay.
Whatever.
What year did that expansion team enter the MLB?
2001.
Thank you, Moon.
Dumb.
For
Dumb!
your answers.
Damn it! That didn't feel good. No, that didn't feel good.
You didn't get it? Huh.
I don't know if I got it. I felt like it was less questions.
Well, I hope for Dane's sake you got it because you're playing for Dane. I'm playing for the reluctant Chris.
That felt like fewer questions than normal. We did the full 5 and a tiebreaker.
Full 5 and a tiebreaker.
Well, time
Oh,
flies
that's right.
when you're having fun.
Well, I also had no
that's
answer for
so
number
true.
1, or I had an answer, but that doesn't make any sense.
Number 1 for me was a tough one.
Did you have an answer?
I did.
Here we go.
I didn't.
It was 11, but
Folks, name a Scottish article of clothing that shares the name of an older style of computer. Riz said Macintosh. Moon, you said kilt and then something else. Riz is right. It's Macintosh.
Yeah. Ha!
An older style of computer? An older style of computer.
uh-oh.
You didn't give me an answer, period. You could have said Macintosh. You didn't.
But that doesn't make any sense. An older style of computer, Macintosh.
Well, if you
I have a
would've-
MacBook.
If you would have known that a Macintosh is a certain style of clothing.
It doesn't matter what I would have known.
All right, fine. We'll throw the question away.
No, you can take it. Take it. I'm just saying that's a little lousy.
No, it's
question.
not. It's
An
not.
older
I got it.
style.
Riz got it. You didn't.
I got it.
Sorry.
I understood the question. Cool.
He got the correct answer, but I'm saying I think it's a lousy question. But move
Okay,
on.
when's the last time you said, okay, from now on, if I ever hear you
Move
say
on.
MacBook or a
If
Mac.
you had said something about if you didn't say older style, if you said a computer or something that shares a name with the Scottish clothing, I probably would have come up with Macintosh because I would have gone down computer lists.
why
Computer branding.
Why didn't you do that anyway then?
Because I did
That's what I did.
Because older style, I thought this is something that I don't know.
To be honest with you, I thought the same thing, and then I said a Macintosh.
Okay. Because you knew the clothing. But I could have made an educated guess.
Butt hurt.
No. Stop. There are people out there going, that was a dumb question
Okay,
for that
fine.
answer. But go ahead.
The Lord of the Rings was directed by who? Peter Jackson. You both got it right.
Yeah, now I just got to hope you slip up on something.
Who is the main character in the Jungle Book? You both said Mowgli. You both are correct.
You thought I'd get that wrong, huh?
No, I didn't think you did. I'm hoping since I'm back one now.
What was the last MLB expansion team?
Oh, this one sucks.
Riz, you said Washington Nationals.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Moon, you
God.
said Florida Marlins. You both are wrong.
I got it right yesterday,
The Washington
did I not?
Nationals was a team that relocated from Montreal. That is not correct. Marlins,
Yeah.
incorrect. Tampa Bay Rays.
Oh, the
Damn it.
Rays.
What is the tallest mammal? The giraffe. You both got it right.
God
Well,
damn
it's
it.
pronounced giraffe. Now let's see the tiebreaker.
good for you,
All right,
man.
let's see the tiebreaker. How it would have been.
Okay,
Well,
tiebreaker is, what year did that expansion team enter the MLB? Moon, you said 2001. Riz, you said 1999. The correct answer is 1998.
Damn.
Yeah, I would have won.
Well, you are getting destroyed in the chat room if it matters, Patrico.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I don't care.
Well, it doesn't matter
because I write the questions and I was
either
right.
way, it wouldn't have mattered.
Even if
yeah.
we threw out the question, I would have won.
Right.
So just so you feel better, Moon. Okay.
And somebody said here,
I beat you twice, just so you feel better.
Since 1998,
I hope you feel better. You lost twice.
Since 1999,
No, I'm not saying that.
I know. I'm
Hang
just
on.
kidding.
Let me congratulate Chris here. Congratulations, reluctant Chris.
Thank you. I'm just as surprised as you are, Riz.
Me too. What do you want?
I'll take the Young the Giant.
All right, Young the Giant, Cold War Kids, K-Flay, Joy Wave, Bob Moses, big summer show, October 4th at the Hollywood Casino Amphitheater. Hang on one second, Chris. Get your info.
Here's what I should have said. Name a Scottish article of clothing that shares the name of an older brand of computer.
Yeah, whatever.
People are giving me crap for saying style.
It's fine. I'm just saying it was confusing. It was misleading.
According to Apple, in 1998, they started to phase out the term Macintosh.
Okay, but someone got the answer, so it's. I guess
And
that's
I'm
what
saying, if we
legitimizes it.
if we did throw out the question, I still would have won on the tiebreaker.
Totally.
Okay? That's all I'm saying is don't feel that bad.
Hey,
I
matchup
don't
with
feel bad.
Moon should bring us together, not tear us
never
apart, you
does.
guys.
The point is so that we
To
yell
tear
at
us
each other.
apart. Yeah, you're right.
All right. Josh, what's up? Josh.
Happy birthday, Riz.
Hey, thanks, Josh. Team Riz or Team Moon?
Team Riz all the way, baby.
Yeah, baby. There you go. Hang on.
Yeah,
All right,
it's a
Debbie?
good choice.
Hi, Debbie.
Hey.
All right,
Hi.
you are Team Moon, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Might be a good choice.
Here we go. You're Jeffing it because you're not being confident and you're going to negative. Like you're going with the negative stuff.
Damn, I'm mad at him, and now you should be mad at him.
I'm either an adjective or an adverb. I don't know what I am. Or is that a noun? What is
Just
that?
Jeffing it, huh?
God, the last thing I want to do is Jeff it.
Who? I don't even want to Jeff it, and I Jeff it on a daily basis. I hate myself, and I Jeff it.
All right, here we go.
You good?
Oh, God.
All right, Moon.
Yeah, man.
Who played Smee or Shmee, however you want to say it, in the movie Hook?
Damn, dude, I just saw this movie, too. I don't know that guy's name.
Okay. Slowpoke Rodriguez is the cousin of who?
Oh my God, what's the how do you what's that mouse that flies that goes so fast in the Warner Brothers cartoons? That guy.
Okay, nope.
Speedy Gonzalez.
In which Rocky movie, numerically, is it revealed that Rocky has suffered brain damage?
Ooh, 3.
Okay.
Just going for a guess.
A grouping of sheep is known as what?
A group of sheep is a flock.
Okay. PIGH is an acronym for people who shouldn't throw something. What does it stand for?
People who shouldn't throw things. PIGH.
Mm-hmm.
People in good humor. Who shouldn't throw things. I don't have a clue.
All right, tiebreaker question. Current day. How old is Rocky Balboa? The character, not Sylvester Stallone. How old is Rocky Balboa?
Rocky Balboa currently would be 69.
Thank you.
69.
Thank you, Moon.
Good.
We're good.
How'd you do?
I don't know. There was one that I'm completely clueless.
Okay.
I'll probably learn something today.
Okay. Well, now you're currently up 1 on me, so I mean I get tied up with the win here as far as overall goes. All right, tell me when you're ready. Are you in?
Go.
All right, here we go.
Riz.
Yeah.
Who played Smee or Shmee in the movie Hook?
Dustin Hoffman.
Slowpoke Rodriguez is the cousin of who?
Slowpoke Rodriguez. I know it's from damn. Who is the mouse? The mouse that runs fast.
We're going to move on here.
Chi-Chi something or other. Next.
Chi-Chi. In which Rocky movie, numerically, is it revealed that Rocky has suffered brain damage?
Rocky Balboa.
Okay.
Which would be 6 in the series,
yeah. A grouping of sheep is known as a what?
Herd.
PIGH is an acronym for people who shouldn't throw something. What does that stand for?
Say that again. PIGH.
PIGH is an acronym for people who shouldn't throw something. What does it stand for?
PIGH. Boy, this is the longest I've ever taken on a round.
Yeah. No answer?
No answer.
Okay. Tiebreaker question. Current day, how old is Rocky Balboa? The character, not Stallone. The character, Rocky Balboa.
55.
Thank you, Riz.
Boy, I did terrible. I apologize, Josh.
Dude,
because-
I just thought of one. I just thought of one that I completely
All right,
blanked on.
hold on, stop. Just
I
stop
guarantee
before
you got
jump.
it.
Just stop. Just let us do
You
the
guarantee
reveal.
I
I'm
got
bummed because as soon as I got it,
Just let us do the reveal.
I'm just telling
Which
you,
one?
man. You know those things.
No, don't say anything yet.
Jeff.
You know those things when you know
Yes.
George Costanza it on the car ride home.
Yes.
I just did that, and I had this awful sinking feeling because if I lose on it, I know that he
Okay,
got
here we
this.
go. Here we go.
God darn it!
This one I didn't even give an answer to.
Just
I think there's two that I didn't give answers to, my
Okay, here we
friend.
go.
Just chill. Just chill, everybody.
Now, with
reveal.
you saying that means he won.
It's a
So-
bummer. It's an absolute bummer.
That means absolutely. I haven't even
Plus,
looked
him
yet.
telling anybody to chill is funny.
I haven't even looked
Let's
yet.
I'm
do
so
this.
bummed. Oh,
Who
man.
played Smee or Shmee in the movie Hook? Moon, you said nobody.
I started off strong.
You said Dustin Hoffman.
Oh,
you
Dustin
both are
Hoffman
wrong.
was Hook, not
Bob
Smee.
Haskins.
Bob Haskins. I forgot.
Man, I wouldn't know that. I just watched that movie too. Again.
Okay. Who? Oh, wait.
Whew,
sorry.
got lucky on that.
Slowpoke Rodriguez is the cousin of who?
I got this.
Moon, you said Speedy Gonzalez.
Damn
Riz,
it.
you said Chi-Chi. Moon, you got it correct.
Who is Chi-Chi?
They were friends, but not as close.
I couldn't think of I couldn't think. I said mouse that runs fast.
That's exactly what I said too. I couldn't think of it.
He
till
goes,
last
he goes
minute.
the mouse that runs fast. I goes, arriba. And then I go, all right, we're moving on. He goes, Speedy Gonzalez.
Chi-Chi was not of relation.
All right, here we go.
You're up one?
Correct.
Yeah.
In which Rocky movie, numerically, is it revealed that Rocky has suffered brain damage?
This is wrong.
Moon, you said Rocky 3. Riz, you said Rocky Balboa, which is Rocky 6. Correct answer is Rocky 5.
Oh, damn it.
0 for 3, dude.
Damn it.
I got one right now.
A grouping of sheep is known as a what?
Sexy.
Moon, you said flock. Riz, you said herd. The correct answer is flock.
You won. Damn it.
0 for 4. Sorry.
Oh, 0 for 5. I'm 0 for 5 because I didn't give an answer for the last one.
Oh, neither did I, but I thought of
is
this
an
one.
acronym for people who shouldn't throw something.
This
What does it
one's
stand
obvious
for?
as hell to
People
me.
in glass houses.
Boom. You even said it
I even said
today.
it today.
Riz.
You said it?
Said it today.
Oh, you didn't give an answer though.
No.
Nobody gave an answer. Moon, your answer was people in good humor. Which is,
Debbie, congratulations. You win.
That was so stupid.
You still there, Debbie?
Yes, I am.
What do you want?
Queens.
All right, Queens of the
You're
Stone
gonna have a
Age.
great
You're
time.
going on Thursday, October 12th over at Peabody. Hang on one second.
Hey,
okay?
how
and as far as the tiebreaker question
how
is
old was
concerned, current day, how old is Rocky Balboa? Moon, you said 71.
No. I said a sexy 69.
Oh, so, I'm sorry, 69. Riz, you said 55. The correct answer is 71.
Oh, okay.
Wow, 0 for 6. Terrible. I should be really ashamed of myself. Honestly. Like, I did terribly. Like, I'm very disappointed in
Yeah,
myself.
your mom just emailed me. She said she's very disappointed.
She probably did.
Real quick, that was a tough round, dude.
The
Patrico.
second set of questions, that was pretty
That was tough. It was super movie.
I mean, but if you
based.
think about it, like, Bob Haskins, a tough question. That one's tough. But, like, Slowpoke Rodriguez, you could put that together. Okay?
Kinda.
I got
The Rocky one,
overconfident
the
after
Rocky
that
one,
first one.
the Rocky one is 1 out of 7. You know, you
See,
got
I didn't
1
even
for
know there were
chance.
7 movies.
Flock, I thought was a softball. You got that within seconds. And then the PIGH, especially me saying, and I guess it's because I have the questions and the answer, but especially me saying an acronym for people who shouldn't throw something.
Yeah, I mean, when you retroactively hear it,
Yeah.
you're like, that's so obvious. But if you didn't know that, it strikes you funny.
A sheep herd was a sheep flock was a softball?
A flock of sheep?
Listen, if you're biblically
speaking
in tune, you know what I'm saying? Like you see that
Which
all the
I'm
time.
not.
You know, protecting
I've
the
heard of
flock.
a flock of seagulls.
Shepherds protect the flock. Blah blah blah. Other than that, I wouldn't.
You're a
I
jerk.
wouldn't know.
Oh,
boy.
I'm talking to Ron, who just walked in.
So 621.
So you got a new punch ya?
17.
Listen, I'm just disappointed in myself. That's my first offer, I think, ever. So
You were wearing a collar.
yeah,
Damn.
that's
So
cool.
I've updated the standings 621 17 M2, meaning Moon is still up 2.
He smoked me on the first one though.
It's cool. 8:34 on this Wednesday. Another look at your traffic and weather. Here is Patrico.
Why are you here? You're supposed to be asleep. Why are you here?
Coming at you.
Your point traffic update, that being brought to you by Ryan Kelly, the homeloanexpert.com. As of right now, we are looking at east or westbound 270. That near the Chain of Rocks Bridge, there was that earlier accident. It is now clear, but still causing some problems there. Your point forecast from Fox 2's Dave Murray. Today, mostly sunny. Small chance of some rain this morning. High's going to be right around 95 today. Tonight, partly cloudy, right around 70 for the low. And right now, 85 downtown at Union Station.
All right, we need to have some fun after, huh?
Yeah, just to the people that are in the chat room that are just ripping you and me apart anytime we don't get obvious
You
things,
and I?
whatever. Yeah, like you gotta, guys.
Oh, I don't care about these armchair quarterbacks.
I'm just saying, under pressure, you got to realize this is not a fun game. It's super, super like nerve wracking.
It's fun.
not.
I have fun playing it.
Yeah, maybe so, but it's not easy, is what I'm saying.
Oh, I don't care what the armchair quarterbacks say.
Just saying, it's not that easy.
Yeah, I'm talking to you guys. I love you all, but come on.
Traffic and weather brought to you by St. Louis Bread Company. St. Louis Bread Company is now delivering in participating locations only. Order at PaneraBread.com or download the app. St. Louis Bread Company, food as it should be.
All right, so the next point blood drive is happening this Saturday at Hood's Discount Home Center in Festus. Now, everybody who comes out to give blood will get themselves a 2017 limited edition Point Eagle Call t-shirt. Plus, get yourself a free Jimmy John sandwich and win one of 5 $100 Hood's gift cards. Check out the shirt, get all the info, set an appointment, which is the easiest thing to do. Listen, I know it's Saturday, you're busy, you're running around, you're carting around the kids from here to there. It's easy. Set the appointment, show up, take a couple minutes, you donate the blood, all good. 1057thepoint.com/blood drive. And the blood drive is being put on, as always, by Mississippi Valley Regional Blood Centers, and they provide blood for many of our area hospitals. Summer's here. Blood supplies typically run low during the summer months. And again, I understand because you're busy, you don't think about giving blood, but the need for blood is a year-round thing. So come on out, give a pint, get the shirt, save a life. Blood drive, Saturday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Hood's Discount Home Center in Festus. All the details, 1057thepoint.com/blood drive.
Eagle call!
Hey, you know what would happen if you gave one of those RizFest T-shirts to one of the girls down at Country Rock Cabaret?
They rip it off.
They would just take it off. Because that's what they do there. Country Rock Cabaret is a strip club. That's what it is. Call it what it is. Country Rock Cabaret in Sauget is a strip club. Beer, boobs, and more. And it's always a party at Country Rock. And it's right behind Pops, just across from the railroad tracks. I mean, literally 5 minutes from downtown. Guys, girls, couples, bachelor parties, bachelorette parties. Good, healthy adult fun when you go to Country Rock Cabaret. And when was the last time you were on the east side? I know you and your buddies, you talk about it. Hey, remember the good old days when we used to go down there and just tear it up on the east side? Well, what's stopping you now? Go on down this Friday. Mention the Riz Show. Get in absolutely for free. Mention the Riz Show at the door every Friday at Country Rock Cabaret and get in for free. Sauget's Adult Party Club. It's Country Rock Cabaret right behind Pops. Again, 5 minutes from downtown. It's a strip club. Mention the Riz Show every Friday. Get in for free. Country Rock Cabaret.
The Rizzuto Show on 105.7 The Point.
By the way, speaking of those RizFest 1973 T-shirts, man, they're selling like hotcakes.
Sure are.
I tell you, they're in limited supply. They're only going to be on sale for, I think, this week and then next week, and that's it.
Wow.
I don't even think all of next week. I think the 30th, I think we're cutting off sales. So when would that be? When would the 30th be? That is next
day
week,
after the
too.
29th.
Yeah,
Thank
you're
you.
right. That is true.
Yeah.
So I think this week and next week, and that's it. 1057thepoint.com. Get those RizFest 1973 concert T-shirts. Really great material, kind of distressed looking. And again, they're selling great. 1057thepoint.com. You know what I love? I love watching the news and watching witty banter between the anchors. Or when they throw it to the sports guy. Or when they throw it to the meteorologist. And the meteorologist throws it back. There's always some kind of witty banter in between.
Or there's brutal banter in between. I saw one yesterday. I don't want to say which channel it was. It rhymes with 5, but it was one of those. And it was the anchor.
Channel Live, yes.
Yes, and the weather person. They were trying to end the story on the cute little video of the day where the ant has another ant on its shoulders and it throws it off the edge of the house. And look at that. And it was like 3 minutes of, isn't that cute? They just did that and it's like, come on, just end it, stop.
Well, this was a meteorologist in Canada. He was supposed to announce the station's healthy activity for the day, which was swinging, as in what you do on the playground. But he thought it was the sexual kind.
What? Your participation activity today is swinging. It was acceptable back when Hal and Joanne were kind of the face of participation.
What?
What
the hell?
I think I heard this, and I think it's like their little play on a word,
Like, I think they're like action news.
like Rizcation.
Right.
Yeah,
Or
it's like that.
Rizfest.
Oh,
Yeah.
participation.
Yeah.
So I think they're like action
I had the
news.
same reaction. I
Real
was like,
cute.
What?
Real cute, you jerks.
Participation? Go to the dollar store and get a fishbowl. Oh, swinging at a playground.
I wasn't expecting this
fishbowl
reference.
You put your keys in a bowl.
Yeah, I know what you're talking.
Dude's talking about key parties at this point.
I know what you're talking about.
Somewhere a producer's just going, wrap it up.
I know what you're talking about.
I wasn't expecting this
fishbowl
reference.
You put your keys in a bowl.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
When did Kermit the Frog? When did Kermit the Frog?
Hey,
jump
Miss
in?
Piggy, what do you think?
No. That's not one of the Muppet voices. That's the guy that's talking to the Muppets. You know what I'm saying? Like in those little
What
scenes.
you're talking about. Unfortunately.
So, either way, you get your activity in for the day, I guess. There's that.
Well, good cardio.
Oh my god.
Some of the best, they say.
Jeez, dude.
You're so
That's
right,
what they
Jeff.
say.
The producer right now is in the back room going,
No.
You're killing me!
No.
the pen of the week!
The
Go to the
producer-
pen of the
Wanna
week!
say it, but,
No, by all means.
the producer's back there shaking his
Keep going
head,
with the witty banter.
shaking his head, looking at one of the execs, going, "You gonna let me hire the next guy now?"
Yeah, exactly.
I'm surrounded
Or-
by idiots.
Yeah.
Or he's going like this, or he's spinning in his chair going, We just went viral.
Yeah.
All right, now,
Yeah, you're right.
Now
yeah.
listen to this one closely. Now, when they do the back and forth of witty banter, sometimes they don't really pay attention to what the other person is talking about or what they're saying. Pay attention to this one, and the awkward silence here.
Fortunately, Jamie, it does look like next weekend brings us an overwhelming chance of rain showers. Both Saturday and Sunday, maybe plan something indoors.
Looks like some good opportunities to get the sprinklers out or maybe get out to the lake.
I'm not a weather person, but
I'm not a lawn care guy. Listen.
You know what, Jamie? It looks like it's going to be some rain. I can't wait to suntan.
Let's listen to that again. And then I'm going to play it out and listen to the awkward silence.
Fortunately, Jamie, it does look like next weekend brings us an overwhelming chance of rain showers. Both Saturday and Sunday, maybe plan something indoors.
Looks like some good opportunities to get the sprinklers out or maybe get out to the lake. That's going to do it for us tonight at 6. Nightly News is up next.
Like
maybe she meant in a different. She just forgot
and we're
to say.
just going to end the show there.
Like she was hoping that she would be like, and I say to ground some sprinklers, they're heading out to the lake, and the weather girl would go, "You got that right." But instead, and if you watch the video, the look on the weather girl's face is like, "You bitch."
Here's what's going in her head.
You effing C word.
Yeah. Her face screams it.
Yeah, put that in the space.
If I was the weather person, I'd have been just like, you know what? You go ahead and do that.
That's so funny. Maybe she meant in a different city.
Get the more sprinklers
Great
out
time for
somewhere
the
besides here.
and spend time at the lake.
In Birmingham.
But just listen. The best is just ending the show with that silence.
Fortunately, Jamie, it does look like next weekend brings us an overwhelming chance of rain showers. Both Saturday and Sunday, maybe plan something indoors.
Looks like some good opportunities to get the sprinklers out or maybe get out to the lake.
You effing C word.
That's going to do it for us tonight at 6. Nightly News is up next.
Yep, that's it. And that's a wrap.
Oh, that's good stuff.
And by the way, there's a great video on Facebook, and this is going viral, from a woman in Alaska who was watching a boat race. When one of the guys racing, he fell out of the boat. So this woman freaks out, then keeps inviting him over for moose soup. And this chick's got a pretty salty mouth, too.
What?
And by the way, if you go,
excuse me.
It's from the moose soup.
Excuse me.
so,
what?
I have that movie at home, actually.
C word.
That's a good movie.
A lot of sodium in moose.
Have you seen Moose Mouth 2 by chance?
no, I mean, she's got she curses a lot, okay?
Oh, yeah. Come on over for some moose soup.
No.
Have you heard this yet?
No.
Oh,
Is
man.
it,
And if
is
you
it similar?
Form a picture of this woman in your head.
Have you seen the show Baskets?
No.
Have you seen Louis Anderson dressed up like Zach Galifianakis' mother in that show Baskets?
Oh, no. I saw like a trailer or something for it.
So the answer is yes, then. He said, "Have you
yeah,
seen the picture
briefly.
of it?"
I don't remember much of it. Oh, a picture of it. Yeah, sure.
Well,
That's what she looks like?
I don't know.
Just
we don't see
envision
her.
that when you listen to
But
this.
by the way, this little accident happened only a mile from the finish line of like the 800-mile. It's called the Yukon 800 boat race, which would explain why she's so excited and why she was so serious about the moose soup.
I think this is Charlie Huntington. Woo! Yeah, that's Charlie. Oh my God! Oh my God! Get your passenger! Son of a... Damn it! Dirty... Damn it! You guys are doing good! I know! Is that Charlie? Richard Raymond! Oh, dirty son of a... Come down later for moose soup! I'm gonna need some of those. Yeah! You guys come down here after. I got moose soup and everything.
Just by the way she sounds, I don't think I want to eat anything she's cooking,
No,
honestly.
no. You know what? It's gonna taste sweaty, whatever it is.
No, I just imagine a dirty kitchen. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all I'm imagining.
A lot of stuff boiling over, and the burners on the stovetop need to be cleaned.
Plus, I'm not eating moose soup.
I just love the fact that she's like, "Here comes Charles Edwards," and then these guys wreck essentially in this race that they're in, and she goes, "Is that Charlie?" The guys go, "No, it's Rooster." And she goes, "Ow! Come back for some moose soup!" And they're trying to probably get back in the race.
They're trying to live.
Come down later for moose soup.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys come down here after. I got moose soup and everything.
Charlie's a couple minutes behind us.
All right. Right. You guys are doing good. Son of a. Hey, I got you on video.
That's my second time right here.
Dirty son of a. OMG. Gee, Raymond just lost a passenger.
Passenger.
Gee, I was glad I got that on video.
Where's this from?
Come down for moose soup after. You boys.
How many cigarettes does she smoke?
Yeah. Where's that from? Alaska?
Yeah.
If you said to me,
What happens
okay,
after
I
moose
need
soup?
you to impersonate a woman who's watching a boat race from Alaska who's offering free moose soup. That's the voice I would make.
Yeah.
It sounds like me making a voice.
She's got to be wearing a house dress, like the
That's
Moo.
what I was
She's
thinking
gotta
too.
be.
Maybe even slippers.
Nah, I'm thinking tank top and oversized Umbro shorts.
In
if she
Alaska?
went that far.
Yeah,
No,
I mean,
she's wearing a house dress.
They said that they were cold. Remember, he was like, "Yeah, I need the soup. I'm cold."
Yeah.
Oh,
well, it's
okay.
Alaska. So.
Dude.
Yeah.
then
So it's probably a robe.
Then a tank top still and oversized sweatpants.
Can you imagine what the and everything is when she says,
Oh,
I got
she's doing
moose
this.
soup and everything?
Oh, what is he everything? Oh,
Yeah, you do have everything.
She's doing this when she said the.
She does sound like she should be a character on the show Trailer Park Boys.
It never
And especially
shows.
considering that she goes, "Dirty son of a bitch."
That is the best description is Louis Anderson in baskets. It honestly is because
That's
is
what I'm
exactly
imagining.
how Louis
Look
Anderson
up Louis
talks.
Anderson and baskets.
Does it ever show her in the video?
No.
I'm watching the video now, and all I see is the guy in the water.
You know, it looks like a race I would watch.
What is it like?
What do you mean,
It's
from the
Yukon
bank?
800. It's an 800-mile race,
It's like the Iditarod or whatever.
but it's on a river. And they were about a mile from the finish line when he wiped out. So, come on down for moose soup.
And
Come
everything.
on
I got
down
what
for
she
moose
looks like.
soup.
Everything.
You know what she looks like?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Is this for real? Like, this is actually what she looks like?
Yeah.
Are any of us right?
Nope.
No.
Wow.
Close.
Short
I mean,
dark hair.
Oh my goodness.
She looks like the generic version of your aunt. Like this, like if you had an aunt, so quick, I'm got the sitcom coming on. I need to hire an aunt. This is who you would call.
With some Inuit at
Kind
some
of looks
point.
like my
Yeah.
brother
in the
Lee when
line.
he was a teenager. To be honest with you.
She looks like she could whip up a good moose soup.
Yeah.
And everything.
And everything. That's right. All right. Everything. Everything.
Even
Yeah.
that one thing.
You've heard the stories.
Everything. All right, Patrico's got your headline goo after the break. Oh, we're going it. Yeah. 8:56. On this Wednesday, another look at your traffic and weather. Here is Patrico.
Stupid red-haired freak.
Coming at you.
Your point traffic update, that being brought to you by Ryan Kelly, the homeloanexpert.com. Right now, we're looking at slow traffic eastbound 44 between Soccer Park and 270. Also, there's an accident northbound 55. That near Arsenal, that is blocking the left lane. Point forecast from Fox 2's Dave Murray. Today, mostly sunny, small chance for some rain in the area. High is going to be right around 95. Tonight, partly cloudy, right around 74 the low. Right now, 85 downtown at Union Station. Your point traffic and weather sponsored by Target. Running low on the stuff you need? Time for a Target run. Everyday low prices on everyday essentials like milk, toothpaste, and diapers. Target run. And done.
We're never going to do that again, honestly.
Oh, come on. Just
never
one
again.
more time.
No, I'm serious. Never again, okay?
Oh, come on.
Because I'm going to be thinking about that all day, doing that, and not feeling good about it. I had Zero Res at the new house last Thursday, doing a clean of the basement before we moved in on that Friday, and I'm telling you what, those are great people over there. They do a great job, and when they were done, it took like an hour and a half to do the basement. I mean, the whole house smelled fresh and clean, and it is the best time of year to get your carpets cleaned. And Zero Res is the company that I trust in my house to clean my carpet. The other guys may have that El Cheapo deal of the day price, but you're smarter than that. And you know a good deal when you see one. And if you're thinking about renting a machine and cleaning the carpeting yourself, stop that. Get that out of your head. Zero Res cleans with science, not soaps. Only Zero Res cleans with patented and powered water, so you know there's no soapy, sticky, dirt-attracting residue left behind when they're done. You think the rental machine or the online deal of the day guys could say that? No. And when Zero Res cleans, your house must smell fresh and clean, not like a janitor's chemical closet when they're done. So call Zero Res today. Mention the Res Show. Get 3 rooms cleaned starting at $129. That's 3 rooms starting at $129. Call for details. 314-474-2020. 314-474-2020. Online at ZeroResSTL.com. Zero Res, spelled backward or forward, spells the same. Zero Res. We love Patricia's. Patricia's is where fun and fantasy meet. And Jeff, I'm sure you still have your Patricia's goodies in the back of your car.
You know, it's really funny that you say that because I decided to bring them inside because I pulled up and no cars were home. You know, I was young, and I grabbed the box and I started walking halfway to my front door, and my youngest came out the front door and went, "Hey, Daddy will be right back." He's going back to.
No, did you?
Yep.
Why don't you get a sealed box, like something with a lid on it?
Okay, that won't look weird at all.
What's in the box, Dad? Nothing?
Nothing at all.
How about this? None of your business.
I'll just say early Christmas presents. You
this
can't
is
look.
Adult stuff. Because that's what Patricia's is. It's an adult superstore. It's where fun and fantasy meet. Spice up your love life. Have some fun. Patricia's, that's where you go for the sexy lingerie, the sexy costumes, the movies, the lotions, the lubes, the vibrating toys, the non-vibrating toys. Something for everyone. It is where fun and fantasy meet. 3 locations, aside from Jeff's trunk. St. Peter's, the Cave Springs exit, on Page, 3 miles east of the Westport Plaza, and at the corner of Grand and Gravois. Their website is Patricia's with an S, stores with an S.com. That's where you go for the bachelorette parties, get the supplies, the bachelor parties, body paint if you're into that. They have a bondage wall at each location if you're into the 50 Shades of Grey stuff. Again, the website is Patricia's with an S, stores with an S.com. Patricia's, it's where fun and fantasy meet.
The Rizzuto Show.
All right, welcome back to the Riz Show. Gentlemen, I have a question for you, and I
what's going
would
on?
prefer your honest answers.
Seemed a little stressed over.
Anybody
What's up,
here want to go?
What's going on in the news today?
Thank you. It's been a while. We're out of practice. Trico, your headline goo.
Headline Goo brought to you by White Castle's new fiery hot chicken slider and the bacon and smoked cheddar chicken slider, only at White Castle. Friday singer Rebecca Black turns 20 today. Just think, in 1 year, she'll be old enough to drink as much as we did when we thought that she was going to be the future of pop music.
Go.
Black China and Rob Kardashian are apparently back together again. Yeah, just the other night, Rob took her out for 3 dinners and a movie.
Oh, that was nice. So she didn't have anything?
The Foo Fighters' 9th album will come out in September. If you can't wait that long, just purchase any of their previous albums and you really won't know the difference.
Wow.
Dr. Dre will donate $10 million to build a performing arts center in Compton. The center will be located at the corner of Carr and Jack. Mattel is releasing a new Ken doll with a man bun, which is way more embarrassing for Ken than not having genitalia. Amazon might replace Whole Foods employees with robots, but don't worry, the robots will be programmed to sigh and roll their eyes at you when you ask them what the difference between organic peanut butter and Peter Pan is.
Let's give me some Jeff, brah.
Today is National Selfie Day. The Kardashians are spending the day taking nonstop photos of themselves. No word on how they're celebrating National Selfie Day.
Clever.
NASA has discovered 10 Earth-like planets outside our solar system. The planets are similar to Earth in size, temperature, and the fact that they each have 1,000 Starbucks. And finally, a new survey found that 82% of men say they're interested in having a threesome. The other 18%, liars.
Okay. Am I right, guys? All right, I think we're done here.
Yeah, that's over.
I think so. Jeff, what do you got?
Clever. Bachelor in Paradise coming back. I'll tell you why and possibly when. And the top bad movies. What are your top bad movies? Like movies that are considered bad, but you actually dig them.
Okay.
All right.
We got that. We got your crappy birthdays and the porno birthday next in your Crap on Celebrities. That is Material Issue. Valerie Loves Me. On this Way Back Wednesday, sponsored by Hot Shots.
That's a new one for me.
Yeah, a lot of this stuff is a lot of this stuff for you is a little too old. Not in your wheelhouse.
Did you dig that song or no? Was that
Nope.
not for you? I didn't
Nope.
think so.
All right, well,
90,
can't love everything.
94 on.
Listen, everything can't be Limp Bizkit.
You just ruined him by saying that.
He didn't, because I don't care what he says. But
That's
you
a
like
lie.
Limp Bizkit too, pal.
I do. I love Limp Bizkit.
I don't care what he says, but pal.
Not everything can be rage. Riz.
Here it comes. I don't care what you say, but now I'm going to scream.
I like other things too.
That silence was him trying to think of another band he likes, but I'm sure I like
honestly,
other bands too.
I've been on a Queens of the Stone Age kick, actually, since we announced that show.
You would.
Oh, I am. All right, time to find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment with your grandpa and celebrity.
Jumped down his throat.
I'm not talking to him.
Oh, okay. Oh, man.
It's brought to you by Lena's Pizza, St. Louis's only frozen pizza made with 100% real Provel cheese.
You want to borrow my sock hat too?
Certainly not.
Damn fat boy.
God,
He just called you a hipster, bruh.
Just joking,
Well,
man.
that's clearly not true. So
Them was just jokes.
Bachelor in Paradise, don't worry. It will resume filming, everybody. Internal investigation revealed no evidence of sexual misconduct. Of course, this is the two people that got it on in the pool. The girl says that she doesn't even remember it. She was so hammered. Dude says totally consensual. They did their own investigation, and everything they say is completely cool. Yet they are, quote, implementing changes to the show's policies and procedures to enhance and further ensure the safety and security of all participants.
From what I heard,
keep it in your pants, yo.
I think that's what they want. They want like the salacious stuff. Maybe they just may say like, if you're that drunk, we can't have that going on. Because apparently this chick, was completely passed out when he was doing things with her.
Yeah, she says that she was so drunk she doesn't even remember being in the pool with the guy. Yeah, allegedly. And the twist to all this is she has a boyfriend that was at home this entire time. By the way, the dude is sticking with her. I've seen pictures of them at lunch and hanging out and all that stuff.
We can all look beyond that.
Sure. Could be.
It's because she's hot.
Now, the lawyer for the girl says, hey, you know what? I'm still doing my own investigation, so we'll see. She claims, like I said, she claims she doesn't even know what happened until the next day when somebody told her. And I hate to break this news to you as well, but O.J. Simpson actually has a pretty good chance at getting out of prison soon. One of his former prison guards says, by the way, he's the juice. He's O.J. Simpson. He does his thing. He's got it pretty good in jail right now, in prison right now. He's treated like a celebrity. He even gets to jump to the front of the line at chow time, at food time, at feeding time.
People, that's the juice, bro. It's the juice.
Man. Really good runner, though,
That's
man.
That's his thing, man.
He also plays poker. He umpires and he coaches softball games. And dude in his cell has a flat screen TV. What does he like to watch? One show they mentioned that he likes to watch. What do you guys think it is?
Judge Judy.
It is a reality show, but it's not Judge Judy.
Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
It is Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Oh, that's dark.
Yeah. Says that.
Why is it dark?
He likes to keep up.
Because Kris Jenner is so anti O.J. Simpson. Right? Am I right? Because Nicole Brown was like her best friend.
I thought so, yeah. And wasn't she extremely mad at Robert for
for defending him?
Well, remember what they said. Didn't they say, or don't they, in the rumor that Chloe is actually his daughter?
Yeah. Uncle Juice.
And what do the guards call him? What's the nickname the guards have?
OJ.
Nope, and it's not Juice.
It's not Juice?
It's his probably his most famous movie character.
Oh, the Naked Gun character?
Nordberg. Yep.
Nordberg.
They call him Nordberg.
No way.
Yeah. He is currently serving 33 years, but in the Lovelock Correctional Facility, which sounds sexy as hell, in Nevada, burglary, assault, robbery, and kidnapping.
Yeah. Juice is loose.
So he still gets to be a celebrity even in there.
And he may not be in there longer,
And
much longer.
And the guards play into it.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that kind of stuff is even allowed. I know it's not maximum prison or nothing, but still. Maximum security, but like still that the fact that they're allowed to like have nicknames for him and kind of that's.
It seems like a fraternizing with the
right. You know what I'm
inmates.
saying?
There should be a line.
Doesn't seem like a prison sentence to me.
Well, he's got a parole hearing on July the 20th, so he may be getting out. And if he gets denied, As far as getting out, he doesn't have another parole hearing until 2022, and he turns 70 next month.
He'll get out.
He will.
Oh, yeah, I think so, too. Directors Phil Lord and Christopher Miller revealed yesterday they've been let go from the upcoming Han Solo prequel film in the midst of filming over, quote, creative
That's
differences.
pretty big news.
I was going to ask you, big deal?
Yeah, because they're in the middle of filming it.
Oh, no, I meant as far as them being connected to this particular movie. Does that bum you out as a fan?
I read about, I guess they were having some big-time creative differences with the producer, and I guess the producer didn't like the way they were running the set.
Well, and I guess they have a bit of a comedic tilt to them, and it just wasn't meshing with everybody.
It
or
was
is
the
that what you
producer
mean?
and the writer, and this writer wrote like Empire Strikes Back, and it was with the franchise since the 80s, and he didn't like what they were doing either.
Yeah. Are you talking about Lawrence Kasdan?
Yeah,
Is it that guy?
He wrote Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, screenwriter. Sorry. Quote from him: "People need to understand that Han Solo is not a comedic personality. He's sarcastic and selfish."
Because Lord and Miller did the Lego Movie. They did what else they do? They did a couple really funny things. So
and it
Lego
doesn't
movie,
translate to this, I guess, right?
What was the live action?
What are the two names? I'll look it up.
Phil Lord, Christopher Miller. But here, while he's looking that up, tell me this: Ron Howard, very well decorated director.
2 first names.
He's one of the people connected to possibly taking over
Really?
the film. Yeah, Ron Howard and then a guy named Joe Johnston.
See, because the Rogue One person they had direct that was a relatively unknown person. The person that is directing and finished directing The Last Jedi is a relatively unknown person. And they kind of were going in that direction. It'd be weird for Ron Howard to do it. But
Yeah.
Are we just talking directing?
Yeah, Ron Howard's done some pretty great stuff, though.
Yeah. Do you trust him with the Star Wars franchise?
Yeah,
Both
maybe.
of the Jump Street movies, 21
That's
and
right,
22
that's
Jump
what I was
Street.
thinking of.
And then also, in addition to the Lego movie, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
So full-blown, like, comedy stuff. So maybe, I mean, it does make sense. And you just said, do you trust him with that franchise? But it was relatively unknown people that did the first ones.
Singer Lord, I don't know if you guys heard about this, came under a bunch of fire recently comparing her friendship with Taylor Swift to an autoimmune disease. And she was basically saying it's like having a friend with a very specific allergies, certain places you can't go together, certain things you can't do. There are these different sets of considerations within that friendship. It's like having a friend with an autoimmune disease.
And people jump down Lord's throat.
All
because
over her
people get
Facebook.
butthurt
Yeah.
for no reason.
Yeah. Criticizing her big time. Also talking about how if you're friends with Selena Gomez, by the way, she has lupus and you shouldn't say that sort of thing.
Oh, God, stop it.
I mean, come on.
Well, listen, I understand. She was
No, you
trying
don't.
she was trying to make a joke or a comparison or something, but
But these days you can't be any kind of edgy at all.
maybe not. But
It's not
if-
even an edgy joke.
yeah, I don't know. If you're a parent of somebody of a kid and have gone through the struggles of not being able to take your kid out and your kid's in the hospital 3 days a week.
You know it's a joke, and you know there was no malice.
Totally. I'm just saying that is a hell that I would wish upon no parent.
Of course.
And no child.
But that goes without saying. You don't have to say that.
Totally get that.
Like, you don't have to say that. Obviously, this chick is not making fun of people with autoimmune diseases.
I'm not saying that she is. I'm not saying that this is
You're
wrong.
just saying
I'm
just
saying
choose
that
better language?
I understand both sides. That's all I'm saying.
Well, as a person with a chronic illness, it didn't do it's not like I was like, oh my God, I can't believe she said that.
Yeah, but that
I don't know why
illness,
I'm saying
that
that
illness
voice.
hasn't
You talk that way,
prevented.
too.
Yeah, it's really weird.
That illness hasn't prevented life in the way that maybe severe autoimmune has for young kids or something. Who knows?
I was a
I
young
don't know.
kid with it. I was diagnosed at 12. It's an autoimmune disease.
Crohn's is autoimmune, so.
I understand that. I'm talking about okay, whatever. I'm talking about a specific instance that I know in life, and I am so sensitive to it because of the experience that this kid went through.
And as somebody who lives with somebody who has terrible allergies, she would laugh at that. Like, it's funny. Because I have to go through that too. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I get both sides.
People are so sensitive. Next.
A Dog's Purpose. Remember that movie? The one where the dog and the video of them forcing the dog into the water pretty much ruined that movie in the United States. Well, it's going to be getting a sequel, which you wouldn't think because it made a very modest $64 million in the States here, but it did very, very well in China. It grossed about $88 million in China alone. Thanks to, quote, marketing efforts targeting middle-class Chinese pet owners. And they're going to do another one. And supposedly it's going to be more geared towards Chinese people.
Where they eat the dog at the end.
Jeez.
Isn't that what they still do in China? Do they? That's a thing there, isn't it? Don't they eat dog in China?
I think pretty much
That I
anywhere
don't know.
else they do, except for the States. Like, wild dogs are like a problem, so they eat, like how we eat deer meat, they eat
I
dog.
read something the other day where in Bali, which is very nice, where people vacation in Bali.
Yeah, best surfing in the world.
They have these guys on the beach. They sell these like chicken skewers, like kebabs. You know, meat on a stick.
Sure.
And they're telling people it's chicken, but it's actually dog.
Oh, boy.
In Bali. And they have video of Americans eating what they're thinking is chicken, and it's actually dog.
Big smiles on their faces,
Yeah.
and they're eating a dog.
And they ask, like, what is this, chicken? And they're like, yeah, it's chicken. But it's actually dog meat.
Top good, bad movies, according to...
I'm sorry, didn't they used to have like a dog-eating festival in
yeah,
China?
They still do.
In China?
Yeah, it's like some random town. But yeah, I think they still do that festival.
Dog-eating festival.
Yulin, China, they say. The lychee and dog meat festival happens every year in Yulin, China.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, top good, bad movies, according to a website called The Ringer. They put out a bunch of movies that are considered bad, but you actually like them. Like one of them on the list is Wild Wild West with Will Smith.
So like cheesy. These are like cheesy bad movies, but you love them.
Yeah, the way I look at it is like you'd be embarrassed if other people knew, or not embarrassed, but you...
They're not embarrassed, but they're badly done. They're campy.
But you actually like them.
You know what is campy? The best campy movies. That's what it is.
That movie sucks
That
legitimately.
movie is bad and terrible.
Yeah. And Will Smith even admits that.
Like, I think Roadhouse, and I've seen the list. Like, Roadhouse is a campy, cheesy movie. It's a bad movie, but it's so good.
And that
See, I
one's
don't like that either.
one or two on my list of I really like that movie, but I know most people think it's cheesy. It came in number 21 on this list. Like, to give you an example, number 13 on the list, Showgirls.
I don't like that either.
Number 20 on the list, Fear.
Okay, I do love that movie.
See there? No, okay, so
Fear.
you're getting the idea here.
It's Fear. You're talking Mark Wahlberg and,
Yes.
and
Reese Witherspoon.
man, I love that movie.
Yeah.
I
The
really
exchange between the people and the door.
Hello, Mr. Walker.
Who's the dad? Is the dad, what's his name?
He's
not Richard Gere.
do. No, he's the guy from. He was in those NCIS movies or shows. Ah.
All right, while you're looking, 25 on the list, Catwoman. Number 26 on the list, Geely. How about
Those
this one,
just bad
Tone?
movies.
Number 38, Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift.
That one's the worst one of all of them, but I still dig it. William Peterson.
William Peterson.
Oh,
that's it.
yeah.
He
News
kind
guy.
of looks like Richard Gere a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
They could be brothers.
Here's another one that would be on my list, number 43, Youngblood, the hockey movie with Rob Lowe.
Yeah.
Boy, there's one scene when he gets done being amorous with the coach's daughter. Whew. It's enough to
Real
watch
quick,
it
going
right
back
there.
going back to Fear.
Yep.
That scene on the roller coaster.
Oh, yes, that's the scene.
Ooh, boy.
Speed 2, Cruise Control on the list.
Never saw that.
Me either.
Neither
Over
did
the
I.
Top with Sylvester Stallone.
That is a great
There we
movie.
go. There we go.
Get out of here.
My dad's cousin's in that.
I like when the kid just continuously tries to run away. Every chance he gets, he just runs.
Final Destination.
Oh, that movie's good.
Anaconda.
That movie's terrible.
Oh, that was
No,
Ice
but-
Cube.
Yeah, Ice
Yeah,
Cube
but
in
it
that
is fun
one.
to watch. J-Lo's in that too.
Yeah.
And John Voight with the most ridiculously awful accent of all time.
How about White Chicks?
Oh, that movie's
See, I thought
great.
that movie was funny. White Chicks.
Batman and Robin, George Clooney, Toast
Terrible.
O'Donnell.
No one likes
Terrible.
that.
Masters of the Universe.
Oh, with Dolph Lundgren?
Yes, Dolph Lundgren.
Oh, if
I've
we're
never
going
seen
there,
that.
then we're going Arnold.
See, you could say
Kram.
Conan.
Yeah, Conan. That's what
Conan is a bad, good movie.
That's what
I
I
would
was
agree
gonna
with that. Yeah, Congo from
say. Oh
1995.
my God, absolutely true. I love that movie.
And then Wild Wild West is number 2. I don't know if these are ranked, but on the first one on the list, Godzilla from 1998.
Oh, that one
Matthew-
is
that's
real
Matthew
bad.
Broderick.
You know what though? You know what's funny though is that when that movie first came out, I loved it.
You know why? Because of Rage on the soundtrack. Mm-hmm. Rage on the soundtrack somehow legitimized that with like teenage kids in
That
the 90s.
Well, the soundtrack.
the Come With Me song.
Oh, that was terrible. That's what P. Diddy and
Get Out
and Jimmy Page.
I'm telling you, that
Kashmir.
soundtrack made
Shoe.
the movie
Shoe.
okay
Oh, no,
to us.
I hate that song.
Are you crazy? That song is
I
awesome.
am a little crazy.
That song at a sporting event, ooh, that's awesome.
Well, maybe I haven't heard in the sporting event setting.
What song? P. Diddy and Jimmy Page.
It was
It's Come
Jimmy
With
Page.
Me.
It
I'm gonna
sounds
look it up.
familiar.
It was terrible.
Come with me now. That's not it, is it?
That's
It's to the riff of Kashmir.
Yeah.
Dude, it's awesome.
All right, while you guys are looking that up, Johnny Depp definitely in dire financial straits. Question is how. Remember how they're kind of suing each other, going back and forth in court. Johnny Depp says that they messed with his money. The management group says, nope, it's all you. And they dropped some emails on Johnny Depp yesterday talking about, hey, look, man, we tried. Quote, here's one of the... Do you want me to keep going or no?
Nah, hang on.
All right.
I remember this. I just don't remember what Puff Daddy does in it.
He raps.
He does this. Oh, yeah.
Feel my pain! Feel my pain! Yep. He like raps, yells.
Yeah.
He does this for a long time, by the way.
There's 6 minutes of this. Yeah.
Hear my cries, hear my call. Give me your ears. See my fall, see my error. Know my faults. Time halts. See my loss. Know I'm lacking, backtracking. Where I met
But I don't understand how you can say that this is terrible.
Yeah, back in the 90s, this was pretty awesome.
This was the jam. This is all about the Benjamins.
This is very Limp Bizkit-ish.
And then right after
That's why I
this
see why you like this.
was Rage No Shelter.
Yeah.
That was the soundtrack. Those were the two leading tracks on the soundtrack. People were like, this movie's going to be awesome.
I'm surprised you don't like this, Riz.
Yeah, very
I mean,
surprised.
I'm surprised you have so much
I don't like it.
negativity
I don't
towards
like it.
Okay.
I don't like it.
All right,
I
then.
remember when that movie came out, living in New York City, they would have like billboards like Godzilla's tail is this size, and it'd be the size of what it would be. And they had it on the side of Madison Square Garden, and it was a big premiere, and a piece of crap that movie was with that soundtrack and that song. Garbage.
So you didn't like it. Is that what you're saying?
What's going on with Johnny Depp?
Oh, yeah. So him and his lawyers are going back and forth.
Moon just shakes his head and puts his hand in his head.
So here's what his former management group dropped some emails saying, here is actual email exchanges between us and Johnny Depp trying to tell him he's almost out of money. Quote, first, we need to, quote, take it easy on holiday spending. Second, we need to discuss some dollar limits in the upcoming Dillinger auction. Third, I need to be able to sit with you on your return from this trip and before you leave for France so that we can talk about where we are financially and what we have to borrow in order to sustain ourselves. And then Depp writes back saying, I'm doing my very best on holiday spending, but there's only so much I can do. I need to give my family a good Christmas. He even says that his management group says, look, maybe we need to fly commercial. And he says, calling the prospect of flying commercial, quote, an effing nightmare of monumental proportions.
Commercial.
Get the out of here.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because everybody would talk to him the whole time. I don't know.
I have no money. Fly commercial. Stop it.
On TV tonight, third season finale of Fargo on FX. TV Land has a season finale of a George Lopez show called Lopez to Tell the Truth on ABC.
Although, if you saw Johnny Depp on a commercial flight,
you wouldn't leave him alone.
I can understand why somebody of that stature doesn't want to fly commercial. Nobody would leave him alone.
You imagine walking through the metal detector behind that guy? It'd take him a half hour to get all that stuff off.
How much flair he's got.
He just walks through the thing.
There's another necklace there at Mr.
Yeah,
Depp.
43 bracelets on.
He starts to walk through the machine, and the machine goes,
he just breaks it.
And he's like fourth in line and setting it off. Your crabby birthdays, Prince William's 35, Brandon Flowers 36. He's the singer from The Killers.
Sir, please remove your other belt and your other two jackets. Thank you.
He still wears like a handkerchief hanging all the time, right? He's a handkerchief hanger.
Does he? I don't know.
Like off his belt.
He's a pirate and Indiana Jones and like 3 other movie
And
characters
Tonto.
all at the same time.
Yeah.
And a Tonto.
Chris Pratt is 38. Juliette Lewis is 44. Today's Burton birthdays of the day, pretty remarkable. Meredith Baxter, the mom from Family Ties, and Michael Gross, the dad from Family Ties, both turn 70 today. Your porno birthday, which is being brought to you by Patricia's Where Fun and Fantasy Meet, is Sydney Cox, yes, with 3 X's. Today's birthday girls had more balls in her hands than a bowling alley employee in 537 fine films, including Lesbians, Aged to Perfection,
Okay.
My Mom and My Aunt's Lesbian Adventure,
I see where we're going.
Meatless in Seattle.
All right, still there.
Enema Fitness Clinic.
Okay, did we buy a house that we
was a
can't
hard
afford?
right.
Yeah.
Jiggly Queens Volume 4. And who can forget her unforgettable role in Dr. Trashy's Sweaty Situations? Cindy Cox is 47 years old. That's your porno birthday, crappy birthday, and that is your crap on celebrities.
All right, news and sports after the break. It's 9:32 on this Wednesday. Another look at your traffic and weather. Here's Patrico.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, hell yes. Coming at you.
Your point traffic update, that being brought to you by Ryan Kelly, thehomeloanexpert.com. You cool. Nothing to report. Point forecast from Fox 2's Dave Murray. Today, mostly sunny, small chance for some rain in the area. High's going to be right around 95 today. Tonight, partly cloudy, right around 70 for the low. And right now, it is 88 downtown at Union Station. Point traffic and weather sponsored by Jersey Mike's Subs. Want to win a rocket trip from Jersey Mike's and Pepsi? Stop in Jersey Mike's today to enter. No purchase necessary. Sweepstakes ends August 14th. See official rules at PepsiRockThisWay.com.
So thousands of businesses already know that Spectrum Business delivers the best internet, voice, and TV solutions for businesses of all sizes. But Spectrum Business is also the best option for your business. No question about it. Now consider this. Spectrum Business Internet is the best internet with speeds starting at 100 megabits per second. Up to 15 times faster than 6 meg AT&T DSL for just $44.99 per month. And Spectrum Business won't surprise you with added taxes and fees. Or make you even sign a contract like AT&T does. So call 855-607-8889 and make the switch to Spectrum Business today. Your business will get faster 100 meg internet for just $44.99 a month and advanced voice for just $29.99 a month. With no added taxes, no hidden fees, and no contracts. Call 855-607-8889 today. 855-607-8889. Spectrum Business. All right, the Next Point Blood Drive is happening Saturday at Hood's Discount Home Center in Festus.
Eagle call!
So everybody who comes out and gives blood will get the brand new 2017 limited edition Eagle Call t-shirt. Plus, get yourself a free Jimmy John sandwich and win one of 5 $100 Hoods gift cards. So check out that shirt. Get all the info. Even set an appointment, which is, I think, the easiest thing to do. 1057thepoint.com/blood drive. Set the appointment. This way, you go down there at your specified time, and you're done in a couple minutes, and you're on with your day. I know Saturdays are busy for you, but this is a good thing. Blood drive being put on by Mississippi Valley Regional Blood Center, and they provide blood for many of our local hospitals. Summer's here, and that's when blood supplies are really needed for area hospitals because blood supplies run low, but the need for blood is a year-round thing. So come on out, give a pint, get the shirt, save a life. Blood Drive Saturday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Hood's Discount Home Center in Festus. All the details, 1057thepoint.com/blood drive.
Rizzuto.
All right, welcome back. Home stretch. And we got some news for you.
Oh, yeah. We gonna do some news.
And your news being sponsored by Club Fitness. Oh, we got to turn your microphone
Tony,
on.
you got to talk a lot louder than
That's
that.
the second time I did that today.
I will.
You'll start drug testing you.
Second time.
Club Fitness, where they welcome everybody. More amenities, more locations, 23 and growing.
All right, I want you all to do this. When you get to work, or right now if you're at a computer, Google the word spinner. SPINNER, spinner. And when you do, Google takes you to an online spinning widget that turns and turns when you hit the spin, when they hit like the spin button, which is sort of fun. You can also rotate the mouse with your hand and get the spinner going, which I think is much more entertaining. But it's a fidget spinner on your computer if you need that today.
Thanks, man.
So that's a Google the word spinner. Something else comes up too. If you scroll a little farther down.
Oh, okay. Let me scroll down.
Like if you Google spinner nude, it's not that. It's not a fidget spinner.
It's not something for the kids?
No.
Well, let me try that.
Here's a Riz Show Parent of the Year nominee. Guy from Toledo left his 6-year-old daughter alone in a parked car while he gambled.
All right.
At the Hollywood Casino on Sunday. And the girl was found by a casino employee standing alone and crying on the 6th floor of the parking garage on Father's Day. The van, which was parked nearby, had its windows covered, cardboard and duct tape cover the windows. What? And the girl told cops that she'd been left in the middle of the night. I guess she was sleeping. She gets up. Dad's gone. And the dad, 46-year-old Charles Carter Jr., found inside gambling. And he's looking at child endangerment charges.
Wow. What a wreck of a human being.
Got to get your gamble on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Got windows to fix, apparently.
Yeah.
Got duct tape to buy.
And here is the mug shot of the day. This guy, I provided a picture on the next page of the packet. We'll have to post this on our blog, 1057thepoint.com/Riz. Moon, how old do you think that guy is?
That's a guy?
That's a guy.
Hey.
Honestly, like it looks like a gal. Oh man, this could be a 14-year-old or a 45-year-old.
It's a 33-year-old, so we'll split the difference.
Wow.
He is from Long Island, New York, and he was arrested after exposing himself to kids at a pool on Sunday afternoon.
I can see that.
He's got a skullet. I mean, that is the true definition of a skullet.
100%.
He's in the front of the skullet line with that.
Yeah,
but he's got a young face.
Yeah, he
super young.
He looks. It's very hard to tell. First off, if you put your hand over his head, like his hairline,
which has happened to him before.
It's hard to tell if it's a man or a woman. You know, like if you cover up.
If you cover
the top of his head, yeah, like it's tough.
Check.
And then when you take it off and you see this bald guy, you're like, man.
100.
That little boy dressed like Michael Jackson had an unfortunate accident with a razor.
Wow. And I don't think
it looks like he has makeup on, right?
Yeah, it does.
Well, his name is Wilson Kenny, and again, he was at the the pool on Sunday afternoon, and he just pulled it out.
I would say 2 first names, but it's spelled differently. It's spelled like a last name.
A
On a technicality.
17-year-old lifeguard saw him, Joe, and a lifeguard calls the cops and then came down and arrested Wilson. And his mugshot is one of the best/creepiest ones I've ever seen. And again, when you see it, remember, he's only 33.
Yeah, you hate to judge a book by its cover, and you know we try to teach our kids not to do that and not to assume or whatever. But if
there's a lineup,
if I ran into this dude somewhere,
You're going to assume all over the
if
place.
there's a
aren't you?
lineup of five guys, and you go, which one of these guys was joeing at the pool?
I would say that 19-year-old bald girl right there. That's who did it.
yeah, what a interesting look.
I think part of it is that his eyes are so big.
I just don't understand. Like, if you have this hairstyle, like, this is what has unfortunately happened to you at the age of 33. Why have the long hair, man?
I don't think he's thinking clearly. He was just caught joeing at the pool.
Maybe he was going to shave his head right after joeing at the pool.
And maybe that's what I
Maybe
mean by...
he was on his way.
Yeah,
to
and he
shave
never
his
got
head.
there.
Yeah. Maybe that's what I mean by judging the look. When you see this kind of person in out in public, one can say you have made a lot of decisions not based on caring what society thinks.
Poor decisions.
Just very anti-society sort of decisions. Multiple, just by your look.
Guessing this guy's a lone wolf.
Like
Just
if
saying.
I was at the pool with the kids, I go, this guy's probably going to joe at some point.
Yeah.
Pack it up, kids.
Yeah. This is the guy where he sits his towel down next to your chair, and you go, "We're gonna go over here."
Because I'm sorry, sir, but I know at some point he's going to joe.
Yeah.
You're definitely going to break many pool rules. You're probably going to eat popcorn over there when you're not supposed to bring food or drink past that
Make sure
line.
you post that.
He had cut off jeans on in the pool too, probably.
Oh, he's definitely got cut off jeans.
Yeah.
With the pockets hanging out the bottom. Absolutely.
That's not
Good
his
call,
pocket.
Jeff.
Thank you.
And that's your news brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts. Get a free medium hot or iced coffee from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. at the Arnold location.
Don't screw this up, fatty.
Sports brought to you by Gateway Motorsports Park, Kartplex, Midnight Madness, NHRA, and the return of the IndyCar Series in August. Find out more. GatewayMSP.com. The Cardinals and Phillies went into extras last night, and it was all tied up at 1. Took it to the 11th, and 3 home runs from the Cardinals, including solo home runs from Yadier Molina and Jed Jerko. 7 runs for the Cardinals in the 11th. They went on to win 8-1. 2 teams play again tonight. 6:05, Michael Wacha gets the first pitch start. 2017 NHL Awards and Expansion Draft are tonight in Vegas. Blues have 1 player as a finalist for the award, Vladdy Tarasenko. He is a finalist for the Lady Byng Trophy, which goes to the player who has, basically the easy way to describe it, goal scorer.
Best legs. Oh, no. That's
No, goal scorer who doesn't get a lot of penalties.
Are you nominated for Hype Man of the Year?
No.
That's crap.
Being a rookie, they didn't give
Are
it
you
to
on
me.
the all-rookie Hype Man team?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
good.
did make that.
Awesome.
We've got a link on the blog as the other finalists. The draft and the award show happens tonight at 7. Pretty much it looks like David Perron, Dmitry Yashkin. Those are the 2 names that are being thrown around a lot as far as players.
So they can only take one.
They can only take one. Only can take one. Finally, the NHL has released the new brand new Adidas jerseys that the team will be wearing. The Blues jersey almost identical from last year, except the number on the home jersey changes from gold to a white number with a gold outline. You can see a photo of all the jerseys up on the blog, 1057thepoint.com.
How long is the deal they have?
Oh, I don't know. That's a
With
good
Adidas,
question.
I'm not sure.
They look sharp.
The logo's
like 'em.
what?
Okay,
Back
right.
here? Right up here? On the back of the jersey? Is
The
that where
Adidas logo?
Yeah, sorry. The
Right
Adidas.
here.
Oh, it's up front.
Up front,
Oh, okay.
right. Oh, it's
No,
not. It's on the back.
The one on the front. The one on the front is an NHL logo.
Oh,
The
is
back,
it?
Is
the
it a
back
nape
is
of the
the
neck
Adidas.
thing?
The nape of the neck? Neck of the nape?
Yeah, I think they're sharp looking, but they got rid of the third kits, right? The
No
the
team will
alternate?
have a third
Oh,
jersey.
really?
Except for the Winter Classic team, which is Rangers and Sabres. No team from here on out will have a third jersey. Patrico, that's your sports, and boom goes the dynamite.
All right, 9:49. Wednesday, one final look at your traffic and weather. Here is Patrico.
Ooh, that's a recipe for trouble.
Coming at you.
Your point traffic update, that being brought to you by Ryan Kelly, the homeloanexpert.com. As of right now, nothing to report. You're all good. Point forecast from Fox 2's Dave Murray. Mostly sunny today and a small chance for some rain in the morning. High's going to be right around 95 today. Tonight, partly cloudy, right around 74 the low. And right now, it is 87 downtown at Union Station. Traffic and weather sponsored by ADT. Protecting what matters most for over 140 years. ADT is more than a sign in your yard. It's 24/7 monitoring for your peace of mind. Visit ADT.com.
So would you say 7 years?
7 years is what the interwebs tells us. Yes, sir.
That's cute.
Yep.
All right, we will take our final break in the morning, come back and wrap it up. All right, are you a highly skilled automotive truck or diesel mechanic? Do you currently love your job? I mean, do you like what you do? How about this? Are you making at least $26 an hour? See, Metro Transit, the agency that drives the region's public transportation system, they are looking for highly skilled mechanics who'd like to earn a $26 an hour starting pay. That's starting pay. Plus, great benefits, full health and dental, ongoing training, a retirement plan, and more. Now, I think you owe it to yourself to go to their website and check it all out. Take the first step towards a successful career by applying online at metrostlouis.org/mechanic. That's metrostlouis.org/mechanic. A $26 an hour starting pay, great benefits, full health and dental, ongoing training, a retirement plan, and more. Apply online, metrostlouis.org/mechanic. Metro is an equal opportunity employer. See that website for details.
Not everybody is college material right after graduating from high school. Myself, same exact thing. I wanted to go off and I wanted to live. I moved on to my dad's house, moved away, got into this industry when I graduated from high school. What did you do besides college? Are you regretting that right now? Was it good for you then, but now it's like, hey, let's get back to school? I have an easy way for you to do that. University College at Washington University. smartestchoice.info. That takes you directly to the University College website where you can find a world-class education. That's not my opinion. It is. World-class education, affordable, accessible, flexible, all around your schedule. Hey, man, I need financial aid. Not a problem. $3 million in financial aid awarded each year to students who attend University College at WashU. Qualifying, super easy as well. And that college itself, very flexible, very accessible. If you work a normal job, you can do evening classes. If you work a normal job, you can do online classes, also weekend. And yes, summer classes are there for you as well. University College course catalog, very easy to get to and to review. Again, just go to the website, smartestchoice.info. Take it for career enhancement. Take it just for self-enhancement. Healthcare, biology, human resources, not-for-profit. It's all there for you. Waiting bachelor's, masters, it doesn't matter. Classes to enrich you, your soul. It's all there at smartestchoice.info.
All right, so what's the best way to describe 18 North Central? I mean, we've all been there.
Awesomeness.
A good workout.
It is definitely a good workout. Man, you walk in that place and you go, wow, it's kind of cool in here. And you leave there drenched in sweat. Listen, they have built a 2-story town inside this warehouse at 18 North Central. That's the address in O'Fallon, Missouri, 18 North Central. It's a 70, get off of Bryan Road, and it's right over there. But they built this 2-story town, and that's where you do the iCombat. iCombat is Call of Duty come to life. That's the best way to describe it. They give you military spec weapons. They give you Army-grade vests, and this is not laser tag for the kids. They run you through scenarios, protect the president, Black Hawk Down, like a sniper match, a death match. Games get more advanced as your skill level progresses. It's a great time. They have leagues. Go there for a bachelor party. Good like father-son outing. They have a banquet hall upstairs. They got a full bar. They have a kitchen. So whether a weeknight or a weekend afternoon, I mean, it's good for a corporate outing. 18 North Central. They also have something called Cybersport, which is bumper cars. And think like lacrosse or basketball or polo. 18 North Central, O'Fallon, Missouri, just off 70 at Bryan Road. 636-240-1800. 636-240-1800. the number 18 northcentral.com. Well, that's it.
That's it.
I can't give no more. I mean, I'm done. I've laid it all out there. Do with it what you want, but it's out there for you. Enjoy it, guys. Enjoy it.
Don't just look at it.
Enjoy it.
Enjoy it.
Donnie Fandango is up next. Moonman, the blog and podcast.
Well, there was some Uber news. We got to the mugshot of the day, which is a 33-year-old that sporting one of the classiest skullets and just the weirdest, creepiest looks on just in general, from head to toe. Make sure you check out the mugshot of the day. We had a whole bunch of news. There's a digital fidget spinner on Google for some reason. The new NHL Adidas St. Louis Blues jerseys. We got a link to that up there, talking about the expansion draft. Two legendary, two famous people will say retired. One of them died and one of them just retired. That's up on the Crap on Celebrities. Make sure you check that out. And then, of course, match up with Moon, 1057thepoint.com/Riz.
Yes.
The podcast is up there as well. Make sure you follow us on our social media at Riz Show across the board.
Patrico, video of the day.
Video theme continues all with AFV videos, and this one's great. It's 32 sneezes in 26 seconds. For some reason, I can't stop laughing at it. You can check it out, 1057thepoint.com/Hadouken.
Hey, don't forget the RizFest 1973 limited edition T-shirts are available at 1057thepoint.com. Again, limited edition. Will not be on sale forever. That's 1057thepoint.com. Events to tell you about. Friday, Jeff is at the Metro PCS on St. Charles Rock Road. I believe that is Bridgeton from 4 to 6. Again, that's Friday. Saturday, I'll be at the Hoods Discount Home Center for the Next Point Blood Drive. That's out in Festus from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. All the details, 1057thepoint.com/blood drive. Tomorrow on the show, Craigslist Freak of the Week. 3 brand new ads for you. Tony's dad's in for that.
Yep.
Also, a great dumbass contest tomorrow, something we haven't done in a long time.
And you're not telling us right now, are
Absolutely not.
Great.
It has been a long time since we've done this one. I would say a year and a half. Wow. Yeah, about that. It's been a year and a half since we did this.
I love how, as the guy that puts together the contests, is looking at him going, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm probably going to need your help, though.
All three of us.
You're going to need my help?
I'm going to need
what
your
do
help.
we got to do?
I'm cool.
I'm going to need.
It's down to 2.
I'm good.
I'm going to need his help on this.
What about my help?
Nope, don't
Damn
need your help.
Ooh, what about me?
I don't need your help either.
I'm taking tomorrow off.
We leave you with a selection from our Team Riz member of the day, shouting out Brian Karasik one more time.
Yeah, Brian.
Brian's from Florissant. Thank you, Brian. Team
Slow
Riz
time,
member of the
Brian.
day. He wants to have us play this song, and it's from this band.
You think you will?
I'm doing it now,
Oh.
Jeff. Donnie's next. See you tomorrow. Bye.
All right.